Well, hello there. What's up, guys? HisRoyalFatness here. Welcome back to the channel and to another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great weekend. Today, we have the Object 268, and oh boy, such a spicy tank destroyer. I'm actually really looking forward to playing this one, so that'll be nice. And talking about just its strong points and also how you can make it work not as a sniper, because, you know, me, I hate sniping. Sniping sucks. So I'm going to try and play it frontline as much as possible. Front, second line, and all that fun stuff. So anyways, hello to everybody in chat. Hope you guys are doing well. We have Ominous, Batman, we have Bob, Ant-Man, Lewis, Haul Down Hero, Curious, good to see you as well, and M Jack and everyone. Hey, hope you're doing well. Please do smash the like button. It is very sincerely appreciated, and it does support the channel, so that is always nice. More streams and stuff like that. So yeah, I was gonna stream earlier this week, but my gosh, I just got absolutely bogged down in schoolwork, and that like kept me busy. I couldn't stream yesterday. I spent almost 7 hours on linear programming assignments, and yeah, I just was too tired to stream later that evening. But I am here today doing a bit of an earlier stream, so shout out to all the guys on EU. I know that my usual stream time is not optimal for you, so I'm hoping some of the EU lads can enjoy some live gameplay. And yeah, okay. Man, 268. I've labeled it the best tank destroyer, and that's kind of just for one reason. It's absolute versatility in terms of its characteristics. It has a little bit of everything that you would like in a tank destroyer. So after update 10.3, Wargaming decided to give this tank a very chunky 690 alpha damage, which is, correct me if I'm mistaken, the third highest alpha damage in tier 10. So only the Jagdpanzer 100 and the 183 can hit harder than the 268 on average. So it is a very punchy gun. But they also fixed one of my major complaints with the pre-10.3 268, which was its atrociously bad gun handling. Now it actually has pretty good gun handling. It's not perfect. It's definitely no Gorilla 15, but you can actually hit your shots somewhat well. And so that forces you not to sit back and snipe as much, because beforehand, it was so bad at snapshotting that it kind of was a little harder to play second line, right? Because obviously second line, front line, you're shooting a little bit more on the snappy side. You're not going to be sitting there aiming in, because then you get penned all the time, right? And so it works a lot better. The gun looks way better, and it just slaps so hard. All those 800 plus rolls that you get randomly are just very saucy. Not even the max rolls, you know, it's like an 837 max roll if I remember correctly. So you can roll 800 fairly frequently. Also, the tank has fantastic mobility, has a great top speed, great acceleration, great traverse speed, so that allows you to really rotate around maps quite flexibly compared to certain other tank destroyers, and it still has a usable armor profile. Its armor was definitely nerfed in 10.3, and so you do have to be a little bit more cautious than you were before, but against standard rounds, lower pen standard rounds, you'll actually still get quite a few ricochets. So that's a nice thing, especially with a lot of tanks have an APCR standard now. APCR is going to struggle a little bit against the armor profile on the 268. And so how I love to play the 268 is a fairly aggressive second line. There are, of course, some scenarios where sniping is absolutely the best option, but when possible, I prefer to rotate around, flex around in this vehicle, really find angles to just dunk on enemies, and be much more useful than your classic sitting in the back. And that's by no means saying that if you choose to snipe in the 268, that's a bad thing. That is technically still the most optimal gameplay for this tank. It just doesn't suit my style. And so with that out of the way, let's jump right on into some games. All right. Now, I am genuinely curious who the 9% of people are that have voted in the poll in chat and said that this tank sucks, but then maybe skill issue. That's what I labeled it as. So maybe they're just saying skill issue, or maybe they're saying the tank sucks. I don't even know. Because I don't think the tank sucks. It seems about 65% of you guys think it's balanced. 27% of you think it's pretty broken. I would say it's on the cusp of being broken. It's very strong. Easily one of the best TDs in tier 10, without a doubt. If it had its old armor profile before 10.3, I would say the tank's broken. But the armor kind of does balance it out a little bit. So let's jump into our first game here. Looking at the enemy's lineup, they have a TVP and a Patton. 215B is a pretty mobile heavy tank, right? We have a CS59 and a standard B. So the enemy team gets 2 tier 10 medium tanks, and I get 2 tier 9 meds. So a red flank, not going to look very good, especially since our meds don't even want to go that way, it looks like. So I'm actually going to head into town here. Maybe we can clear out town fairly quickly. The only tanks of concern would be the 183 and the E4. 183 for the Alpha, E4 because its armor profile is really troll, 215B and Yo we can deal with without too many problems. And I'm just going to push across here. We're going to see the 215B isn't even headed to this side of the map. So pretty early on, we have a fairly decent idea of what the enemy team is going to be doing here, just based on that heavy tank's positioning. Obviously, he was a little outclassed on the heavy side himself, so he probably didn't really want to take this fight, and I can't blame him. So I'm going to start kind of pushing in on this flank here. Now, we really do have to keep an eye out on those enemy tank destroyers. I am curious, though, if maybe we can get some shots into this Yo here if he were to back up. I'm not going to over-push this just yet because, you know, no one's really spotted, and it's a bit risky. So I'm going to take it a little bit easy for now, and we'll just have to wait for the enemy team to start pushing into us. But I'm glad I decided not to just sit in the back of spawn and snipe all game. That probably would have resulted in a very boring mag game for me. And so there's the 183, so we know where one of the TDs are, but there are still 2 other tank destroyers that could be floating around, who knows where, causing problems. I can see the TVPs back here, and let's see, there's the 183. All right, I don't know if the 183 is looking this way. He is not. Let's pick up a quick clear on the 183 there, and you can see the aim time on the 268 is so good. Now we're going to back up behind this house in case there is a tank destroyer in the back of their spawn. There's the E4. So if there is a TD back there, it could only be a Waffentrega. And something tells me maybe there's a decent chance he's actually not back there. So this Yo is kind of screwing over our T125, and we did see the TVP rotating back, something to potentially be concerned about, as well as the M48 Patton, who has a damaged ammo rack, so let's aim this one in carefully, and hitting the boat side of the hull there. Obviously, you're still going to get trolled by this gun every once in a while, but it still works, in my opinion, exponentially better than it did before. And so we are just going to kind of clear out this river here. Me and the 215B will be able to take care of the Yo, no problem, I think. Unfortunately, our friend in the T125 does get taken down here. It is 2 for 2. The Yo has probably at most 1 shell in the magazine, so I'm going to get ready to start kind of counter pushing onto him here a little bit. Put a quick shell into the Yo. 788, man. Look at that alpha damage. The 215B looks like he's going to take the clip here. I'm going to let the 215B take that. He has more HP than me after all. We're going to back up a bit because they might rotate back from me and the 215B, and 215B should have that clear. So we know where the TVP is kind of headed this direction. And there's the 215B on the enemy side. So that's what I was kind of worried about. And I think my objective now, more or less, will be finding a safe position to crossfire with the enemy team. So I don't think the 215B can spot me back there. My camo should be good enough, maybe. Yeah, I can get across here. The 268 does have fantastic camouflage rating, if you didn't know. That is also another strong point of this vehicle. Its camo is super good. We're gonna actually get ready to set ourselves up for the 215B here, who we might be able to pen straight through the hull here. There we go, 672 damage into him. So we do bring him down pretty low on HP. I have a standard B covering my right side. My team is up by cap, so I'm not going to worry too much about this for now. The TVP could still be a bit of a problem here if we're not careful. I'm going to pull into this bush here and wait for the TVP in case he rotates out towards our standard B here, but she probably won't. I don't know. He could go for the standard B here, but he hasn't been spotted in a while, so that tells me he's probably sitting in the back or he's rotating through our spawn. Maybe he's going to try and retake C-cap or something like that. I don't even know. Might be better for me to rotate back here. I'm trying to figure out the best angle of approach for me. Something tells me that the TVP really isn't on this side of the map all that much, in which case, okay, there's the Waffenträger. There is the Waffenträger. Okay, okay. So unfortunately, we do not have any shots on Mr. Waffenträger. Figured I'd go for the Hail Mary. Okay, our standard B's putting us to good work. So we're not going to farm a lot of damage this game. I played it careful. I really didn't want to just throw my HP away and get us to lose. Because that could happen very easily if you're just a bit too aggressive. So what I'm going to do now is probably kind of push into the mid here, because now we know where everyone is. I kind of thought they'd be rotating through our spawn. I should have realized with our 183 there that that was not the case. All right, so the TVP is in the open here. Quick HE to clear him off. Oh man, unfortunately the damage just stolen from me there by the allies and whatnot. But we still have this 215B here, who we might be able to snapshot. Not quite. I don't know if he was poking there or not. I don't have the view range for him. Not the not the healthiest farm game, that's for sure. That was not a farm game. Bit of a whack scenario. I could have definitely been more aggressive, but in recent times, I've taken a much more passive approach in terms of gameplay, just because the teams have been a little whack, and they tend to YOLO like crazy at the start of games now, so I prefer to just stay alive and then figure out if I can farm damage later on. And so that game was definitely one which I could have done a lot better if I was more aggressive on one of the flanks. But once again, I didn't want to throw the tank away and throw the game. So I just took it easy there. But hopefully we'll get a higher damage game next time, because I don't like doing 2K games. 2K games are just boo. Also, damn, where's Russian Disaster at? He might not be on right now, in which case, unfortunate. Oh, HRF is EU time streaming. What's up, bro? Hey, Shinigami, good to see ya. Key, none thought, Mo... HisRoyalFatness. What about the object 704? 704 is great. 704 has always been great. This thing hasn't changed too much. Will you do ace all TD video? Man, I don't know, man. Acing TDs right now? Like, well, the TD is getting kind of strong. Everyone's playing them again. It's going to be a little hard. I don't know. We'll see. One of the best old-time tanks. Used to love it. Dude, 268 is still great. Great. Okay. Leo, Sheridan, Vickers versus Cairo, Progetto, CI2. We are equally matched. My only concern about this right-hand side is the enemy team do have a Chieftain Mark 6 and an M4 MLE and a K91, which means if they... meds are... if they so desire, they could very easily push through and take A here. And none of my meds are... CI2 is going for an early spot. That's fine. None of my other meds are really going anywhere helpful for the team. So this is one of those scenarios where it actually might be better for me to kind of sit back and snipe a little bit, because I don't really want to push out of here by myself. Sadly, that one missed. I don't really want to push in on this corner by myself. At least we know where the Chieftain Mark 6 is, but it's just a little risky until we know more or less where their whole team is at. So I'm going to wait it out, right? It doesn't hurt to be a little bit patient off the bat. There is a Leo getting a little bit aggressive over on this corner here. So let's see if we can maybe put a shell into him in just a moment. Come on, you can pull up again. I know you want to. See no one on my right side. Kinda. There are some things kind of on my right side that I might be able to shoot at soon. I might go and help our Kron out in just a moment. And they're not even spotting the Leo anymore. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Our Kron's doing okay. 263's in town. Sheridan's over here. Vickers is over here. Leo is probably rotating back to try and kill the Kron right about now. And there's the K91. Okay. So there's the Sheridan. See if he pulls forward just a little bit more. Quick shot to the Sheridan. 690 damage into him. That's good for me. Nice. We'll just angle back here. He does get nuked. Our Kron, though, is in a bit of a tight pickle over there. So let's see if we can continue covering him from back here. Let's see if the K91 pulls forward. He does not. Let's see if the Leo gives me a shot. So this is more your traditional 268 roll, right? Kind of sitting back and sniping. But in the current scenario here of this game, how this game is progressing, I think we're going to have to kill the Leo and the Chieftain. There's the Leo. Leo's overextended a little bit. High explosive shell, maybe. 821. That's about 200 less than my average in terms of high explosive, but we do manage to bring him down to a one shot for our Caro here. And there is a K91 pushing in on over towards this side too. So I'm going to load up a heat shell for the K91. Unfortunately hitting his mantlet, but we do get a couple ricochets. We are triple capped out. Yeah, this is what happens when your whole team just sits in spawn. And unsurprisingly, we are very much going to lose this game. I think there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I'll just fire up to the best of my ability here. Another shell into this dude at least. And we do have a Leo on our side now. So I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about the remainder of this battle here. So we're going to pull back a little bit from this Leo. Sheridan might give me a kill shot here in just a moment if he keeps driving forward a little bit more. There we go. We managed to pick up a clear on him at least, and that's going to be game over for me. Not really anything I could do about this. I think this dude's AFK. That's why. So our E35 is AFK. Our IS-7 and TI2 Yellow Town had died. And in retrospect, the only chance my team would have had at winning that was clearing C. So maybe I should have pushed up with the Kron. But like once again, they had 3 tanks there, and they had a Leo that could rotate out their mid and kill us. No one else moving. My whole team was in spawn. I mean, yeah. We did about 3,000 damage, which is fine. And that was, yeah, more of a showcase of what your classic Object 268 can do in terms of sniping. You know, I prefer not to snipe, but like I said, there are some scenarios where it's a little bit stupid not to. That was one of the scenarios, especially when your team is refusing to do anything correctly. Like right there, our meds completely gave up the side of the map. Our Kron was trying to help out there. Somebody could have helped them. You know, we had some heavies wandering the town, some sitting in spawn. There just really wasn't a whole lot for me to rotate around and do. And that enemy team was really well positioned. So sniping was my best option. We were able to get just under 3K. If I had rolled average on my high explosive, which is, you know, 1,000 plus,
in your opinion,
I would have had more
what is
damage
the most
there.
broken tank in the game?
Thank you, Stinky,
When
for
I
the
say
donation.
So broken that even Bobby could drive it and do well.
Even Bobby could drive it
Smile.
and do well. You are mistaken, my friend. Bobby drives all tanks and does well. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Gosh, I don't really know because we have so many really, really strong tanks right now. I do low-key feel the Yag's a bit broken with his tungsten shells. It just hits so hard. Plus, it has better mobility than before, so that's kind of a plus. I would say STB is pretty stupid-proof in terms of meds, right? And, like, there's just a lot of really good tanks. It's actually hard for me to make that kind of decision. All right, so we have a 40-5 somewhere in front of us here. He got to the house just in time, and he spotted me. Impressive. So, enemy team seemed to be pretty obviously headed on into this side of the map here. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about this. There is the Bashati on. The Bashati on is going to give me a high explosive shell here. Nice, 740. Unfortunately, he did have a spall liner, but at least I was able to hit a nice HE into him. You can see, and if I was sniping the back, I would never be getting these early shots. We're going to have to pull in pretty quickly here to avoid the 183, though, because, yeah, we don't want to get bopped by a 183. And I think at this point, I can just kind of YOLO in and clear out this Bashation here. He's trying to run away. Quick snapshot into him on the move. We'll clear him out, and we'll just keep the pressure up on this front side here. So I'm playing this as a much more aggressive vehicle. Hopefully the 183 gets baited by the Chieftain here. Come on, 183. You can get baited by him, right? Oh, he's not going to get baited by him. But he... Gosh, the 183 is just refusing to shoot here, isn't he? All right, let's hope this E50M stops blocking all of my shots. Thank you, E50M. Wow, no thank you, E50M. You just had to stop right in front of me and block all my shots. Nice meme. And there is an AFK over on this side here. Well. Boys, it's an AFK. It could wake up and cause problems. Let's put a quick shell into him. But I won't farm him for too much. He's going to get killed anyways. I'm just going to go start working down the 113 on this side. I should have more damage now, but that E50M, man, just like sitting there and blocking my shot kind of yoinked all my damage farm on that tank there. We have a 113 in front of us, so let's pull forward onto him. Put a quick shell into him. That's 672 damage dealt there. He's going to go down pretty quickly here. With a Chieftain Mark 6 farming him out, and another 113 coming in. He's probably going to get HE'd up the booty. There we go. As predicted, he does indeed get HE'd. And unfortunately, he dies. And that's game over. Absolute steamroll of a game. This was zero fun. Their team just got steamrolled, and no farm. No farm, because we have a sweaty Chieftain from last game that was just YOLOing through and taking all the damage, unfortunately. Oh! Yay, I love games the last 2.5 minutes. Привет, друг. Lego. Привет. Yeah, wow, 2.3k. Okay, wow. When I played a couple of warm-up games earlier today, it wasn't quite this bad. Let me try just switching things off and on a little bit. Try to get a slightly different set of cues. Howdy from Texas. Howdy. Fatness, are you still in comp? No, I do not play comp anymore. The moment my team stopped playing comp, I kind of gave up on comp as well, which is fine, because I only played because of my team. All right, so let's try and not have completely diabolical games in terms of 2-minute steamrolls, because those are never fun, and it's hard to showcase a tank's strengths and weaknesses when it is a game that's just an absolute rip of the enemy team. I'm going to just pre-aim here in case our Progetto spots some other tanks early crossing, but I'm not going to sit here all game. I don't like being one of those players that sits around all game. I wasn't quite in position to shoot at the other dude. There's a 268 there. Interesting. All right. You know what? We might get some early shots over onto this STRVK, so I might stay here for just another moment. There we go. Oh, right through the front of the turret. 600 damage into that STRVK. Nice. All right. So we have a bit of an idea what the enemy team is doing, right? We know that the Minotauro is pushing through the mid, very aggressively pushing through the mid at that. Not really sure what Mr. Minotauro thinks he's trying to accomplish here. Dude is way overextended. Buddy making all sorts of mistakes. 725 damage into the side of his turret there. We don't even get spotted because this tank has absolutely goated camo rating. And I think I'm going to get ready to actually rotate back to the mid, because the enemy team got wrecked on med side. Already losing a Minotauro who is making very questionable plays. STRVK getting nuked already for 600. I think it's about time for me to start pressuring the side just a little bit more here. And let's see. Is the 140 going to get spotted shooting at anyone? Let's see. Not sure if he's rotating up. Oh, wow. So our Leo gets bombed trying to run away. Buddy should not have tried to run away like that. That was not a good play on his part. Chieftain up top. And so we actually don't have any support on this side. I was mistaken. I thought we had the med side under wraps, but it looks like my allies unfortunately did not survive too long on that end. We do, however, have some slight shots on this E100 if he were to pull out onto our AMX 50B. So let's just set up for that for now and get ready to move if necessary. All right, so E100 is on reload for now. Our VK sitting on encounter, our Yags and Narnia. I might have to rotate out of here. I could be wasting my time on this E100. E100 is getting himself nuked a little bit here. There is the 183 who I spotted from back there. Put a quick shot to the E100 and pull back into safety. There's the 140 as well, so keep an eye on that crossfire. Chieftain's pushing up pretty aggressively here. 183 is getting himself a little bit nuked. I have a Hori to cover my rear, so I don't have to worry about them just YOLOing through our spawn, right, and killing me right now, because I do have that Hori to kind of block them from doing that. I'm going to kind of keep this angle here for the time being. And let's see, do we have any shots onto this? The 100 might have proxied me from back there. He did, I think. Or maybe he didn't. I'm curious if we have any shots. Okay, well, 183 is about to nuke this 50B here. And unfortunately, the 50B is perfectly blocking all my shots. Let's go for maybe a snapshot here. Almost able to hit him there. Okay, so we can see our flank is kind of falling apart a little bit here. That 183 trying to rotate around. He is trying to rotate around out of this line of sight here. So let's put a quick kill shot onto him. Nice. That's an important kill. I still have a Hori to cover my flank for the time being, so that's the good news. And if I don't get scammed, I might be able to two-shot this E100 here. E100 has just fired his gun. He's going to give me a free shot. 670 damage into him. Let's pull back from the 140 here as well. Nice. He is on 800 HP, and oh no, there's a 268 yellowing in on me now. So let's try and angle back around this corner here a little bit. Unfortunately, not quite able to pull it off. We're probably going to take one from the 100 as well, and this game is already over. So, allies were definitely not very pog this game. I wish they were a little bit better because we could have pulled off a pretty decent battle here, but that does not appear to be the case. We do have a 140 trying to push in on my flank here, and with that reload, he is going to kill me. Absolutely no problem here, and that's game over. So another pretty terrible team, if I can say so myself. I'm not sure how our Leo managed to get himself killed. Like, that was a really dumb play by the Leo. He was versus 2 tanks on that flank. He should not have ran away with his whole rear facing them. And our Yag and VK up there didn't really do much. Another game where it was just kind of hard, and of course they have another sweaty heavy tank on their side, and we got not so good heavies. A bit unfortunate. Fan's opinion on Music Drill's controversy. I am not familiar with it. I don't keep up with the drama on the other YouTubers. I try not to get involved in that. We did do 3,700 damage. So you know what? In terms of damage, not too shabby, but like, a Progetto doing 1 shot, our Leo doing 3 shots and dying, and then like everyone else just sitting at different parts of the map. My team had no kind of uniformity there. So if I wanted to give my team a better chance at winning, and did I miss a donation, or am I tripping, or did it just go through twice? I think I got the notification twice, which is a bit weird, but thank you again, Stinky, for that. What I could have done differently there, maybe was just rotate out to the heavy side, a med side completely, clear the STRV and the 140 on my own. But that would have put me in a 1 versus 2 scenario, which against 3K plus deep, 3,800 and 34 or 3,300 DPM heavy and med, which is going to be really suspect for an Object 268 to pull off. It's not impossible, but it would have been a bit unideal for my 268 to try and kill those 2 dudes. And once the Hori came with me, and let's be honest, the Hori's really slow, so I don't expect him to. That was just a Omegler scuffed battle. That's what happens when your meds decide to just throw their tanks away instead of just holding safely when they're covered by TDs. Because that Leo really did not need to run away there. That was a complete misplay. We lost all map control once he died there. But that's in the past. Let's focus on this game. All right, 60 TP is spotted crossing nice and early here. Put a quick shell towards the Chieftain. 675 damage into him there. Gotta love that this gun actually works now at snapshotting. So we're gonna kind of hold a little bit on this side for now. I don't like sitting on that hill on this spawn because you get spotted from the top super easily. At least from here, you're not really getting spotted up too easily unless you like pull forward and shoot the heavies. And we can see the Chieftain and the 60 TP are both here. So we know where the Chieftain and 60 TP are. AMX-30 prototypes in the back there. I don't know if he was the one that capped though, so that's something to be aware of. E100 dunking on this dude. And we see, okay, that is the E3 and Waffentrager. So only the 183 is the only known anomaly right now in this game. That's the only player that I'm not too aware of his positioning. Chieftain getting dunked on. Let's see if the 60 TP pulls forward. He probably will not. And so at this point, I think I'm kind of just wasting my time over here. There's not really a whole lot for me to do. Oh my gosh. Of course, as I say that, the 60 TP decides to pull forward. Snap it. Of course, that one doesn't go through. What I'm going to do here for safety is just pull up to this building in case the 183 pulled up aggressively on the hill there. So I'm going to pull up to this building, wait for my camera to reset. All right. There we go. Let's wait for the camera to reset. Of course, the 60 TP makes like the most Pepega play the moment I decided to rotate out. I honestly didn't think he would actually be silly enough to make that poke there. All right, AMX-30 is getting pretty aggressive here. So AMX-30 giving me a nice shot into the rear of his turret. 700 damage into him. That's some good stuff for me. I'm going to see if I can at least pull in a little bit. Our E100's being quite passive on the hill, so I got to watch out for my rear. But I'd like to rotate back and clear out the hill here because I really don't see too much farm on those heavies from my current position. And so let's just get ready to start clearing out this hill. 62A's being quite aggressive as well. So that's good. We might be able to catch him on the rotation here. He has gotten himself stuck to a wall. So let's see if there's anything we can do about that. If he backs up, I don't know if he spotted me. He may not have spotted me, in which case is perfect for me. Oh, come on, back up a little more. Nice. Quick clear onto his tank there. I don't think I'm spotted yet. We know where the Waffentrager is. We know where the E3 is. Let's not sit in the bush because the bush is just screaming that I want to get blind fired. But oh my, if I could HE this waffle, which we do. I don't know if it was a pen, but we definitely HE'd him. That's good. Then I'll be happy. Okay, wait, let's not sit in the bush. Let's not sit in the bush. so we don't get blind fired. And we're just going to kind of crossfire them off up top here. So now we're in a pretty solid spot, right? Now we're in a pretty solid spot here to start dealing with these Pepegas. And let's wait for the 60 TP to give me a bit of a side shot. Heat shell, 655 damage into him. That's 2,500 damage dealt already, so not bad. We're neck and neck in terms of cap pretty much. Now we'll have a crossfire on this E3 shortly as well. And yeah, just give me a little bit more of that side, buddy. Just a little bit more of that side. You know, let's try and HE his hatch maybe. Maybe we HE'd his hatch. Okay, perfect. So 183 is still a threat. Okay, E3 lost a bit of HP there to the HE, so I'll take that. Dude is just going to slowly get bled out, so he can't hold on forever. I mean, I could heat pen him theoretically. Might be a bit of a waste of time. Let's put another high expl... Oh, dude just got El Bozo HE penned all the way across the map through the viewport. No way. I gotta check. If I have 1,000 or so damage to him, it means I HE'd him. That's insanely lucky, man. Holy smokes. What is that RNG? Oh my goodness. I gotta see if he was blind fired by someone else. But it looks like we HE'd him through the hatch all the way across the map. It looks like it. It looks like we HE'd him through the viewport all the way across the map. I gotta check that. Wait, 1 second. 1179 damage. We HE'd him through the hatch, guys. We actually HE'd him through the hatch. Okay, you want to know where I hit that E3? Let me show you real quick. This viewport here on the left side. You see that little flat ridge, the little flat ridge of the hatch where these viewports are. That's a high explosive zone to about 100 or so HE pen. So all the way across the map, I dunked it right into that little viewport. That E3 must be molding. Molding he is. Finally, we got a win. Let's go. We broke the losing streak. We did 4,500 damage. E3 just got elbozoed by Russian bias. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's this at 3 in the morning? 421. Dude. This is crying fast. Can I go shout out? It looks like he just did. Me bouncing on Leo's rear. Dude, what was that shot? Like, honestly, HE petting the E3's hatch all the way across Castilla. Gosh, not even the hatch, just the little viewport on top of the hull. Like, that's crazy. It's such a small shot, too. It's, like, very hard to hit it even at point blank. My goodness, that was fun. So the gun is great, if you can't tell. It's not only more accurate and has less dispersion than it did before, it also has very biased RNG, and our heavies are going inside here, which I really don't know how I feel about that. Okay, since my heavies don't want to go this side, I'm gonna have to go right side with the heavies here. Unfortunately, I'd prefer fighting town side, but in this scenario, since we're not gonna have anyone supporting me there, that'd be very silly of me. So I'm just gonna rotate around the mid very quickly here and stop driving into walls. It's not that hard. There we go. So Bashot the Yawn was spotting up this flank as of right now. I'm gonna see if I can get ready to start spotting anyone. Yag probably spotted me there, right? Nope, 268 camel rating is actually just built different. So we're gonna pull up here. I'm gonna start aiming in. You can see the aim time's pretty fast on this tank. 730 damage into this Jagd Panzer here. And if the Batshot decides to get like aggressive to start shooting at me and stuff like that, I can just pull back here a little bit. So the Bashot the Yawn is sitting there. The STRVK sitting in the back of their spawn a little bit here. Can't quite hit him. I don't know if I can spot up the Yag from back here, but let's see if we can spot him up real quick. But appear the Jaegeru is not there, but the E3's here now. Interesting. Wow, I'm getting so many spots in my Scout 268. Hopefully my teammates start moving up a little bit more aggressively here, and I think I might actually start making a bit of a push myself. Here's the enemy's T110 E3. So T110 E3 has just fired his gun. Let's aim for that track. 637 damage into him. So you can see I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to start pushing up and farming out these fools. This E3 won't even be able to back up too much with all of our TDs back there. So I'm going to get ready to pull forward here. E3 does dunk on one of my allies here. And we're just going to pull over. I might take some damage from the SDRVK here. Oh my gosh, what's this tank's gun depression? We got to kill this E3. We got to kill this E3 at all costs. I might have messed up. No, I think I messed up, boys. I might have messed up. Oh my gosh! Are you telling me that the Yo... Wait, where'd the Yo rotate back to? No, I thought the Yo, the E100, and the 121 were just gonna kill the E3. I mean, the dude didn't have more than 1,000 HP. That's what I get for pushing up so aggressively there. I should have just pulled back. That was a misplay on my part. I trusted in my allies to pull through or kill that E3, like, faster than they ended up doing, but they just took forever to push in there. Looks like a 113 finally loaded in. I guess while we wait, we may as well just take a spin into the 263. This will probably be a tank I don't cover, but I'll just play a game in it. That was definitely a misplay on my part there. Ay, ay, ay. I should have hugged closer to the left ridge. Greedy. Juicy, it wasn't greedy. We needed to kill the E3 as quickly as possible. What are you talking about, buddy? The E3 was by himself in that corner. I had 3 tanks on his right side. He should have died like instantly if they just pushed forward. But the issue is my allies just did not push forward. It took them like 20 years to actually make that push. I thought the E3 was going to die in a few seconds. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll put a shot into him while he's on reload. Fans got ooged for the aggression, lol. Yeah, no, that was definitely my bad there. But the only mistake I made was trusting in my allies to actually push and kill a tank that's not looking at them. But apparently that's too difficult for their brains to comprehend. So they all sat back and like took 20 seconds to actually push on the E3. Even though there was like no one supporting him. No one. I don't even know who they were shooting at back there. Maybe the bat shot, but they should have just pushed on the E3 and killed him there. So my mistake was trusting my allies to actually push up once the E3 fired. That was a bit of a elbows-miss moment. All right, 263, I don't know, YOLO wagon, you know, you do 263 things. I really can't be bothered to sweat too much in this tank, so I'm just gonna kind of push it here. Push aggressively in on this M60. Did I trim auto aim off? I sure did. I was like, gosh, I'm struggling to aim there a little bit. All right, so we have a M60 here. Put a hatch shot into him, nice. 263 is also another fantastic TD after the update. It got a Omega armor buff, and it still has fantastic damage per minute, and well, yeah, great mobility. So this tank will be a lot of fun to stream at some point. It is known as the YOLO wagon for good reason. I think at this point, I'm making a risky play here, but I really don't care. I just want to pick up a clear on this dude. So he managed to clear out that tank there. Now we can put the Kron into a bit of a crossfire here. Kron is backing up to hopefully try and get safe. Quick shot to him there, 470, nice. And we'll just kind of keep holding this corner here. So I am getting shot at from tanks on the other side. I think what I'm going to do now is actually rotate back to our flank here. Definitely we'll have to do a stream on the 263 sometime, though. This tank is kind of memes. All right, SDRVK. The only thing I don't like about the 263 is its gun handling is kind of bad for 460 alpha damage and a highly mobile TD. But, I mean, it has like 3,800 damage per minute. So, I mean, I can't really be too upset about the gun handling not being perfect. Let's point out the shot to this dude and just DPM farm him to death. This poor SDRVK is quickly finding out what happens when you send from a 3,800 damage per minute TD. E3 on the enemy team, pulling forward a little bit here. Let's aim for that drive wheel. What? That's usually a pen. I guess I hit a little too hard, a little bit too high to hit his bar there. That was a bit of a rip. All right, and I guess that's the YOLO wagon experience. Well, hopefully we will. I actually don't have any faith in my team really winning that game on Yukon, just judging by how they were playing. But who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll win, and that'd be nice at least. I still did probably close to 2k damage in the end. I think I had like 3 or 4 shots there. Stock ST1. This dude's gonna struggle to kill this dude. Oh, he low rolls. How unlucky for him. But you just gotta kill the 268. You're not gonna be able to kill me anyway, so just kill the 268. DPM goes galore. Oh, this DP... Dude, just kill the 268. Yeah, reload him. Never mind. Don't kill him. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't get shot at once to the 263. Favorite kind of donut? This is very good. 263 is just memes. It's memes, man. No one even shot at me that game, and that's an ace apparently. We won! Wow, amazing. That's cool. That's cool. At least we won. 263, 268, derpy but fun. I agree. I sure do agree. And every good game you have in a tank, you have to have one bad game to set it off with. So let's have a good game of the 268 now. Dang, what's with the Lord of the Rings lore in the chat? Guys, who agrees that the E3 and E4 are very underrated? I don't think the E4 is underrated at all. I think players very much understand just how strong the E4 is right now. I mean, the tank got its turret shrunk, its hatch shrunk. Its hatch is still a 50-50 pen, even with, like, premium rounds. And, like, its armor profile in the hull feels better. I don't know. Like, even though its gun handling is the best, and it does have APCR standard, which is kind of a rip. APCR standard is never a good thing, in my opinion. It is a good balancing factor, I think, because I think without that, the tank could be kind of busted, like, very much busted. All right, so our Vicar's going for a nice spotting run here. That's exactly what we were hoping for, because Patton, come on, Patton, come on, Patton, come on, buddy. It's just Just the Vickers and the 140. We can deal with them. Especially the Vickers, man. The Vickers is very low DPM. And our Vickers has already done killed himself here. Fantastic, ain't it? Pan is here for support, though. There's the enemy's Vickers. Put an HE into him. Oh my gosh. 1,000 high explosive damage into that Vickers there. The 140 is crawling up on the other side. So we're going to see if we can start getting ready to deal with this 140 here. But it does look like he will shortly have the cover of a Kranwagen. Let's see, maybe into the top of his turret. Not quite. Yeah, the Kron's definitely going to be a problem here. And the 183 is still unspotted. So let's pull back, get a little bit safe, try to pull into maybe a more or less hold down position here. I am a bit concerned about the 183's positioning. He is still unspotted. Actually, we might be able to hit the M4 from back here. Not quite. All right, not quite. There's the object 140 at least. He's kind of backing up a little bit here. I'm just gonna wait for an opportunity here. I don't want to overextend too much. HE maybe. Dang, that shot went wild. Okay, so we know where the 140 is. The 183 is I would assume still on the rails somewhere. I need to help clear this object 140. However, even though the Kron's gonna push some shots into me, Pan, just hit one more shell into him, please. One more shot. Thank you. So get one shell into this object 140 here, and that's game over for me. So I think I did my job, all things considered. But unfortunately, my allies all got El Bozumus Maximus into town environment here. All right, and let's see, we can HE the Kron maybe. 1,100 high explosive into the Kranwagen there. I will take it just for the sake of damage farm. And my team's dead. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. My whole team died in town. And our Vickers suicided. Dude, I thought our Vickers was big range spotting at first, and then dude just YOLO'd and died. 2.8k damage with 3 shots. I will take that. Alfredo over here in the Vickers really doing a donut. A T110E5 going town doing 1 shot. Big shocker. 57 going town. Oh, both are 45 and less. 1 shot as well. Gorilla going town. 1 shot as well. The Pan at least tried. And the M4 at least did like 3 or 4 shots. But holy mother of terrible teams. That was diabolical. Nothing you can do. 2 minutes and 5 seconds for your whole team to get killed. Like, there's just absolutely nothing you can do there. I will say, though, the HE shots were saucy, man. The HE shots were saucy. This is the same sweaty Naps player in the E100 who has just been getting the most blessed teams ever every time I see him, I swear. So hopefully I will get his matchmaking and actually not have 6 bots on my team for teammates. We will see if I get the non-NPC teammates this time, because that was not very fun last game. Our whole team was just dead in seconds. You can't even have a fun game that's 2 minutes. Actually, I had a good time because I got some HE shells in. All right, 665 damage into the E100. So this is one of those scenarios where it's good to kind of maybe go to the generic sniping spot, at least right off the bat, because there's always a lot of early damage you can get right here. Even if you're in a med or sometimes even a heavy tank, you can go there and get that early farm. Now I need to decide what to do. So grill. We're gonna have a grill problem. We're gonna have a 183 problem. Do you think they went top? I'm gonna wager a bet here that they did not go top, because right now it's gonna be a very much a dug-in engagement on that side. I think me and the Progetto can definitely start pressuring this end just a little bit together. We will want to watch out for 183s in the grill covering that enemy STB1. But if we can start clearing them out, is that a spot sniping Kron? Yeah, I guess it is. If we can start clearing out this side, it could be of great advantage to my allies. Okay, so we've found the Kranwagen here. And AP shell, 725 or so damage into him there. Nice little snapshot to start things off with. And so we do at least know where the Kranwagen is at. And there's the STB1 as well, who won't have too many issues penning me. I'll put a quick shell into him, 690. And so one thing you'll note from this game is I immediately went to rotate around the flank once I realized the front end was going to be a stalemate. And that it just was nothing I would be able to do back there, right? So we went for the flank to start clearing out the vehicles from the sides here. There's the enemy's Gorilla 15, so at least we know his position. Unfortunately, hitting our Progetto there, that grill could be a bit of a problem later on, especially if that 183 decides to rotate back with him. So here's the Kranwagen. He's kind of just looking into Narnia. He's going to get flanked by a 183 pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. So I'll wait for him to start turning his turret around. Once that 183 gets spotted behind him, I think he's going to turn around personally. All right, so there's the Kranwagen. Kranwagen might pull out, give me a shot here. Oh, snapshots galore. We bring him down to a 1-shot at least. I'm going to angle my turret back this way in case the Gorilla tries poking on me. My allies are struggling slightly here. And there's the Gorilla 15. So we do manage to find the Gorilla's position, getting a ricochet from him. Unable to hit him back, unfortunately. But at least we know where the Gorilla's at. And that's why I pre-aimed in for the Gorilla, because I knew he'd pressure this end of the map here. So let's load up a high explosive shell here. 966 HE into the grill there. Let's make sure we don't back up too much and take a shot from the Kranwagen. We're going to try and see if we can debate that dude. Okay, we managed to debate the grill a little bit here. Kranwagen is YOLOing in at me with everything he's got. He does ricochet a shot here. Let's aim this one in thoroughly. There we go. 400 damage into him there. We are just soloing this flank like an absolute boss. And even if this girl does decide to hit me here, I should still be able to clear him out unless I low roll like crazy. So let's pop the adrenaline. Just make sure we reload in time. Nice clear onto him. And that's game over. Right? Perfectly played. Counter onto this flank here. I don't really know what happened to our prog. The dude just ran away and died, I guess. But everything else I think I did was perfect in this game, and we should win now with relative ease. So wait for this I7 to maybe back up and give me a shot. Back up. Keep backing up, I7. Keep backing up, buddy. No, the I7 is pulling forward. He's not backing up like he should be. He should be backing up. Did E100 fluff his shot on him? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I can't tell. All right, let's aim this one in somewhat, and I rushed the shot a little bit there, to be honest, because I knew the E100 was about to nuke him. I wanted to see if I can yoink a 6k damage game there. And that shot went really, really high, unfortunately. Not hitting the side of the I7's turret. Still a good game. Solid 5,300-ish or so damage. I think probably a first class or an ace. Finally getting an ace in the 268. It only took us about 40 minutes. 35 or so. GG to that E100. He played a good game on the front line there. You can see just how two good players on separate ends of a flank can make a huge difference to how a game goes. Because we, respectively, each of us on our own flanks, like, hardcore carried our team. I hardcore, like, managed to clear out the Kron, the grill, and the STB, and then he worked on the front line there. And, solid game. I keep getting the same player over and over again. That's why I hate the NA server, man. You keep getting the same players every game. I agree, MJT. The 268 is indeed Mega Chad. Such a good tank. The only issue is that it is, like, best at slightly distance gameplay, and I tend to YOLO a little bit aggressively. Just suits my playstyle way better. And so I tend to get some slight derp games here and there when I get a little bit too ambitious on my push on a flank. But for the most part, man, like even that game right there, we were able to work that flank down so well. And I really didn't have much support. I mean, the prog was bait for a little while there, but other than that, really nothing else to help me there. And so yeah, let's jump into this next game. This is not necessarily the most ideal map for this tank. Oh, I should have checked the minimap. I didn't think he was YOLOing across. I thought he was YOLOing across the back route. You see where I'm looking right now? Yeah, that route is the one I thought he would be YOLOing across, not the one in front of me. So that was a bit of an oopsie on my part. I'm sure the E100 is going to be back there somewhere. So I'm a bit nervous right now. Let's turn the auto aim off in case someone pokes from there. Although they probably would have been spotted crossing, I think, if that's the case. All right, let's see who else is spotted. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, auto aim is off. Let's get ready. Yoink. There we go. Nice shell into that E4 there for the crossing. 700 plus damage. Always lovely. And our Kranwagen is actually just wandering in Narnia right now, which is honestly pretty impressive, if I say so myself. Here's the E100. He's going to give me a shot on the turret. Let's put a 480 heat shell into the front of his turret there. E4 also got slightly nuked, which is good for me. Our Sheridan is trying to hold that flank to the best of his ability there. I can't really poke with this E4 pre-aiming here. 260 giving me a side shot. Let's put a side shot into him there. Good stuff. 544 damage into him. And it looks like my team is actually making a very nice kind of hold on that right side. Although for how long, I don't know. So in this scenario is probably where I would be better off kind of backing out from here. So I'm going to hope this Yag doesn't block me too much so I can get out safely. Because right now we're going to get completely surrounded somewhat. And I'm going to get ready to pre-aim a little bit for this Sheridan here. I think the Sheridan's going to pull up a little bit more. Give me a nice shot into the front of his turret. 863 max roll. That'll take that. And we're going to have to keep pulling back from here, guys. We're going to have to definitely keep pulling back. Although the E100 is just going to dunk on me, probably. Or not. Or not. Oh, E100 making a bit of a boo-boo here. E100 making a massive boo-boo. Oh, my goodness. E100 getting dunked on. That was actually pretty big. That was pretty big. That player getting dunked on there could be mad clutch to me and my allies. So I'm going to act like I'm still backing up from here. And then we are going to pull forward a bit. I do need to continue helping out my friend here. The Sheridan has over-aggressed somewhat here. And there's the 140. We can angle it back to him. Wait, what hit me for 500? What the heck, brother? 660 into the 140 there. Unfortunately, this is my game, boys. I think we did the best we could, frontlining about 4k or so damage. The problem, once again, Our AMX-50B's AFK. He loaded into the game and went AFK, and our Kron wandered all the way through the enemy spawn. So our two heavy tanks were basically just not here the entire battle. That's why we ended up losing there, unfortunately. And this 140 is just going to get the free farm in AFK. That's just his auto-aim engaging. By the way, if his auto-aim is engaging like this, he's definitely loaded in. Dude probably just set his device down and, like, forgot he entered queue or something. I don't know. It has a bit of a rip, but... Oh, wow, he is awake. See, I told you he probably set his device down. That's how it is, dude. Most of these AFKs, the Pepega AFKs that load into the game, they, like, set their device down and they're, like, scrolling through, I don't know, TikTok on their phone, and they don't hear that the game's going until they get shot at. Once they get shot at, they wake up. Those are the worst players, because it's, like, they just went AFK out of laziness, not because, like, they had internet connectivity issues or something like that. Oh, that's annoying. We could have actually won that there if our heavies were somewhat useful. Fantasy or good, or does it depend on the gun and teams? I think it does, but what do you think? I think the one is still good. I think the one is definitely still good. It is it's a little bit more reliant on teams, I would say, because you don't have as much damage. You have pretty bad DPM now, and like you miss one shot, it hurts way more than previously with an 18-second reload. In terms of overall versatility and ability, I would 100% give that to the VK72. I think the VK72 now pretty much just outclasses the E100 in almost every regard. But that doesn't mean the E100 is bad. The E100 still definitely has a much punchier gun, which can be very satisfying, right? It can definitely be much more satisfying having that punchy gun. So I'm kind of going med side here. This might be a mistake. I got his Royal Dragonness with me, so I mean, okay, that's cool. But I would like to go left side here, see if I can help out my team on the med side a little bit more. I usually actually prefer playing town on this map. So I'm going to see if our pan spots a bunch of players yelling in on this side. That's going to be bad news for me. 720 damage into the STB right off the bat. That's a pretty good early shot to get in there. You can see there's the Foch in the middle. And intuition's telling me, I mean, if the Foch is there already, let's see if the Foch gives me a shot here. He might. Let's aim a nice heat shell in just in case. There we go. 512 damage into him there. We will have to be a little bit careful on this end. So the Sheridan got himself nuked. Perfect. I think now I can make a counter push in with this Patton to clear out the STB-1. Now the STB-1 is just going to get elbowed by the Patton because Patton has way more damage per minute. But the moment I pop up here and say, "What's up, buddy?" he's dead. Nice. So with him out of the way, I think what I can do now is probably hop onto the A cap. Hopefully 268's not there. Okay, he is there. It's not the end of the world. We can hopefully start farming out this IS-7 a little bit. Let's aim this in thoroughly. There we go. 660 damage into him there. I'm going to pull slightly to the right side of the cap so I don't get blind fired, hopefully. And we'll just farm out these heavies in the mid to the best of my ability. Let's see, this IS-7's stuck for the moment. Another shell. 805. Those are those 800 plus rolls I'm telling you guys about. So satisfying, man. These heavies are beyond screwed, by the way. They're in a three-way crossfire. They really can't move at all. Anyone is going to pull forward in a moment. It might give me a shot onto the rear side of his turret. Come on, do it. I know you want to. Okay, I guess he decided not to. All right, so unfortunately, the remainder of my allies all got elbozoed by a Foch and 268. So actually, you know what? This is probably a bad idea for me to push up aggressively through here. I just realized that's not a 268 that's spotted. That's a 260. I thought the 268 rotated back. It was actually the 260 that was in their spawn. Still, my team should be able to win this, no problem. I'm just gonna sit back for now. All right, I think I got a clue where Mr. Foshipu is going to be. So let's pull around, HE him. He was unfortunately driving to the Minotauro's corpse, so I knew exactly where he'd be located. And now we can get ready to start dealing some dirt onto this E100 here, hopefully in a moment. And maybe not the case. Maybe not the case. Okay. 268 pushing in. Let's aim for a track shot. 690 track shot. We're going to pull around the corner here. We're just going to play a little bit of ring around the rosies with this dude. Pretty saucy track shot, by the way, guys. This 268 is now on the same HP as me. And hopefully we can get a nice shell into him here. 640 damage into him there. Nice, nice. Let's just keep backing up a bit. And we can actually elbozo this 268 in the front line in the 1v1 here, even though he had more HP than me. I'm gonna wait to see if he shoots at the Yag. Not quite. Not quite. Maybe he'll give me a slight shot here. I know that 260 is just getting farmed. I wish I could farm that AFK right now. That'd be super saucy, honestly. I'm gonna act like I'm looking the other direction. What is this man's doing? Flaming hibachi. What is my man's doing? Alright, let's see. Come on. Oh. You gonna give me a shot here, buddy? Oh my gosh, he just took one from the Yag too. Alright, quick kill. Nice! There we go. Not bad. Outplaying that 268 like an absolute baller. Dude got tracked when he was rotating around, got out damaged, and then lost the 1v1. Even though I was only on 1,000 HP. 5,000 damage, another ace tanker. Guys, you really can see like so many strong points about the 268. It's all about where you position it though, right? I could have sat back and sniped all game, sure, but I highly doubt I would have farmed nearly as much damage as I ended up farming that game if I had sniped. And by helping push and clear out that flank there, I was not only able to keep the Foch and the 268 occupied, but I was able also to help clear out the Sheridan. Well, I didn't really shoot the Sheridan, but I was there. And the STB as well, right? So, you know, me and those other 2 allies were able to kind of keep 4 tanks at bay and farm out mid. So, not a bad game. Do like the 268 a whole lot, man. It's just hard to beat how capable this tank is right now. It really can do so much, right? Bobject 268, indeed. Yeah, another ace. I know, right? What do you think about the new Defender tank? I think it's terrible. I tried a game in it. It was just like mid. It was the most mid experience I've ever had in a tier 8 tank. I would not recommend it in the slightest. I think there's a lot more tier 8 auto-loading heavies you could play that would just be way more enjoyable. Personally, I mean, the armor seems decent, but my gosh, it's huge, it's slow, its accuracy is terrible. I couldn't get behind the tank. I couldn't get behind it. I played one game and I was like, nah, this is not for me. All right. So we have ourselves a trusty TVP over here in the open. Let's see if he pulls back just a little bit. Should turn my auto aim off there. That was a bit of a boo-boo on my part. The TVP done goofed a little bit. And we are now fully aware of what the enemy team is going to be doing here. So, it's a bit risky to pull up right now, but I'm going to do it anyways because I don't want to get stuck far in the back of the map. And you know what? If possible, I'd like to be able to grief one of these tanks. Actually, I'm going to go for the 183 instead of the 200 LT. So, let's put a quick shot into the 183. 699 and almost 700 damage roll into him there. Fantastic stuff. Now, we will have to continue being wary of what's on our right side here. Especially, I don't know, the Yag over here. Could be a bit of a nuisance to deal with soon, so I'm going to see if I can get ready to start dealing some damage to him. I don't know if he spotted me yet. He's probably spotted me now, right? Yeah, he definitely spotted me now. It is what it is. There's the 268 as well. There's the mouse pulling in a little bit more aggressively too. Let's put a quick shot towards him. Unfortunately, the mouse just full sent it on through here. I thought maybe he'd pause, and this Kron's going to block me, so I might take a shot here. I love allies that just, like, have to sit in front of you and block you. That's always a fantastic experience. Oh, snap. There's still a 183 on the flank. There's still a 183 on the flank, boys. There's still a 183 on the flank. That could be real bad for us. Let's back up a little bit more so we're not in the 183's line of fire. And we'll see if we can do anything about Mr. Mousy Poo here. All right, Mr. Mousy Poo is still working down this flank like an absolute boss. Let's put a quick shell into him. 579. The 183 has just nuked one of our allies, RIP. And I'm going to keep backing up a little bit more. I'd like to get just slightly safer. I'd also not like to take another shot from the mouse if I can help it, so let's do that. Mouse is still looking for me, I think. That's fine. We're going to win the other side of the map anyways, so I can just sit back here. This mouse is just kind of doing nothing at the moment. Not going to be a farm game, that's for sure. That's definitely a for sure. All right, let's see. Maybe the mouse will give me a shot here. We're aiming in, I believe. Not quite. I didn't believe enough, boys. I did not believe enough. Anyways, let's just drop down from Mr. Mousy Poo at this point. Yeguru has just fired his gun. Mr. Mousy Poo has just killed someone. Feels bad, man. This game is just over. Yeah, no farm this battle. No farm. This is why I hate bridge side and TDs especially. And my team did a really good job. Probably should have just pushed through and cleared the front instead of sitting back on this mouse and stuff like that. But, you know, I thought I would just go for it. Kind of help hold that front line. But really, I just wasted all of my time not doing any damage there. So that was kind of a misplay on positioning for me there, so I got no farm out of it as a result. Yep, 0. Wow, my team was just too good. Amazing. Love it. Well, me go buy food. All right, Kirsia, thank you very much for dropping by. Oh, man. Creature a scam, to be honest. Isn't all gambling just a scam? Okay, that game is terrible. Let's see if we can get some slightly different cues. Oh, not too much damage to be farmed there, eh, guys? Thoughts on 3-player platoon? If it's for game modes, I don't see a harm in it. It'd be pretty funny for game modes, I think, going out with a couple of your homies and just smashing the enemy team. In terms of pubs, definitely should not be a thing. If I had 30B stream when I got 30B a long time ago, but I did not like it because of the acceleration after it got buffed. I enjoy it way more than T22 med. Oh, really? I thought the 30B's acceleration's always been good, but maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, I will definitely have to do a 30B stream sometime, guys. 30B is a fantastic tank. Definitely worth playing. now. Okay. So, let's think. We're going to go with the 50B in the town. I really don't like... Okay, what is my team doing? I don't like what my team's doing here. Maybe town's a bad idea because they have a lot of heavies. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, maybe we sit back for a moment and wait and see what their team does, for starters. So the TVP did indeed cross over. If he's going to poke up and give me a shot here. He might. He might. Do we believe, boys? Do we believe? Do we believe in the 268's gun handling? Missing him by a millimeter there. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's pull down a little bit. Looks like the TVP is isolated. So, I think our team needs to clear out this TVP here. It looks like they are YOLOing into him as well. I'm going to start getting ready to push through the middle a little bit myself, because I don't want to get stuck too much in our spawn at the moment. KPZ and wow, they're all missing the TVP like point blank. Alright, quick shell into the TVP for clear on him. Nice. Now we can hopefully pull into cover here just a bit. Alright. So our spawn's going to be a massive problem here soon. I'm going to set up to defend our spawn, because right now we are not going to win townside fight, right? We have our grill and everything in the back. This is going to become a big determining factor in if we can win this game or not. It will be whether our Kron can get out alive. If our Kron doesn't manage to escape alive, it's over for us. So let's see what we can do about this. Alright. What's really important right now is kind of picking up any kills we can get. Let's see if this... can't quite HEM, can I? Maybe I can. I can't tell. Is he just going to sit there? Come on, back up now. Oh, he's going to pull forward, actually. Okay, that's fine by me. I can cover our grill. See if this Yak pulls out. Yak's pulling out. Nice. 765 into him. So I just set myself up in terms of where I think their team's going to be pushing in from. And you can see they are getting absolutely bled out. So we're making a pretty decent comeback here. 60 TP even getting tracked there for a moment. We can HE kill the Yag here soon. Nice, quick clear onto the Yag there. And I'll be able to kind of spot our spawn up a little bit. It won't be the most reliable positioning, but, you know, it won't be the worst case scenario in the world, because at least I'll be able to help out our spawn to some degree here. We are about to lose our 183, unfortunately. There's the side of a 60 TP. What's aiming for a side. 718 damage into him. Good stuff. And we're just going to sit back and kind of chillax over here and keep farming them out when they push in. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And we can even maybe clear out this E100 in a moment's time. May as well for the sake of the team. Oh no, I could have cleared out the 60 TP. I'm a silly man. I am a silly, silly man. Okay. I guess I should have waited for the 60 TP to push in. Let's try not to get spotted, because we know they still have a Yo in the vicinity. Okay, he gets taken out. Let's see if the Yo pushes in at all. Yo might be thinking of it. Oh, Yo's definitely thinking of it. Can we be greedy with the HE here? 1,072 damage there. Nice. We can definitely make a comeback. I have enough HP here to make a difference. The 183 could be problematic. He could still take off over half my HP in a second there. But I think all things considered, this could be a whole lot worse. So, we're going to get ready to clear out this Yo, because he's right in front of me somewhere. Here's Mr. Yo. Quick clear onto him. Nice. 4005 is all the way behind our grill, who should hopefully be able to clear him out. Oh no, our grill does get himself cleared out though. We have 2 seconds, so even if the 45 tries shooting me here... Okay. I think what I'm going to do actually is go for the 183 first. Although where the 183 is at is a really good question. It could still be in C-cap. Okay, there he is. Quick snapshot into him. Nice. RNG was on my side. Let's go, boys. And there's the 4005, who will be unable to one-clip me here, especially if he takes a shot from the Kron. So let's see if we can pick up a quick clear on him here. Well, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Nice. Not a bad game, man. 268 doing its thing. So all about the rotations. I think being slightly more passive in the 268 definitely is a W. I like playing it aggressively, but more play aggro to position yourself well to deal with the enemy team, right? Because right there I was in the perfect position to deal with them. And so I can't even win one game. Feels bad, man. Fans, what's the time where you live? Like an hour past noon. This thing's camera rating always surprises me. I think the 268 has the best count of the TDs, if I'm not mistaken. It's really good. Such a fun tank, man. Such a fun tank. Really just versatile. I don't think you can go wrong with this TD, really. If you want to play slightly more aggressive, you can do it. You want to play snipey, you can definitely do it. All sorts of gameplay it encompasses, you could say. Encompasses. Encompasses? What is that word? All right. Same bro teams are trash at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's weekends. It's still post-update. Players are still getting familiar with the meta and the tanks and, you know, how everything plays. It's just kind of, I just kind of expected this to be the case here. So we're going to go heavy side. I always prefer going seaside on this map when possible. I will have a 50 TP and an ISM for support. And as the 268 is quite fast, we might even be able to catch like a heavy tank rotating into the middle. So we're able to get through here fast enough. We just barely might be able to get some snapshots off here if any heavies head to this side. Now, if they have meds over here, they would have already crossed. But if they have heavies coming this way, we might be able to catch them out. So I'm going to pre-aim for now. All right, that's where the ML2 is. And that's where the TL7 is. So the heavies actually are not over there. But, oh my. My, oh my. Please pull back. Please pull back. Please pull back. Please pull back. What? It's HEable, no? Oh, it's spaced armor. It's spaced armor. I got baited. Do you see the orange vanish the moment the spaced armor got rendered in? That was still 400, though. That was still 400 damage, even if it was spaced armor. I mean, it could be a whole lot worse. All right. My reticle's getting stuck on this cover here. Gonna pull for it a little bit more, buddy. A little bit more. Yes, good stuff. Nice, dude. All right. All right, so we're gonna have to watch out for them nasty tank destroyers, but for the most part, we got seaside control. That's the important thing. We will want to watch out for the Kampfpanzer there. The Kampfpanzer can like keep poking on me if you want, so I'm gonna pick up a kill on this dude first. There we go. 183 is indeed back there, so I'm glad I didn't overpeak that. I'm gonna keep an eye on what that 183 is doing, and looks like he's getting ready to poke up on me. So actually, probably safer for me just to run back around this corner, but. No, dude, what are you... Oh my gosh, if I get killed by 183 because I can't run away. Thank you. Like, why are you just sitting back there, dude? Not even shooting anything. There we go. We might be able to rotate back here, get a shot into the 183 here. Yoink. 574. Nice, bit of a low roll, but I'll take it. And I'm going to cover our 268 here because he's getting YOLO by Minotaur. Buddy, you really shouldn't YOLO a tank at 490 alpha when you only have 495 HP. That's not going to go well for you, I think. Come on, Minotaur. I'll pull forward a little bit more. I'll cover you, buddy. Nice. There you go. Got your back. I didn't even get spotted, man. Dude, this cam was insane. All right. 2,700 damage dealt. 268 nukes this dude. Chieftain's about to nuke him. This dude just got Omega nuked. And hopefully... See, I don't want to push into a crossfire because, like, I have 900 HP. That's 3 shots, though. That's 3 shots. Ooh, nice clear. All right. We know where the 183 is. 268 is the only anomaly. There's where the 268 is. Awesome. Okay. Well played to our 268. And I think for the most part, we didn't do terribly there. We had some good shots. I got scammed on the TL7's turret. I thought I could actually HE pen the side, but I think there's like a spaced armor rack on there where you actually can't pen it. All right. Oh, enemy 268 has been spooted. Nice. Quick shell into him. 587. Bit of a low roll. Among Us low rolls this game. Like a whole lot of Among Us low rolls. But you know what? I'll take it. I will happily take it. Please don't just like pause right in front of me and block my shot on him while he's rotating around. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's a scam. What is that? It hit like the roof or something? Oh. Rip farm. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I mean, at least we got the W, but sub 3K is not a fun W for me. Oh no, did I get 3K? Did I at least get 3K? Oh yeah, I got 3.4. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. It did top. I'll take it, I guess. All right. Nothing can side scrape like it at tier 8. Like what? Should I buy the 268? I would say it's a pretty good tank and definitely worth getting. In my opinion, if you're going to play TD, like the only options that for me that are like goated would be the Jagdpanzer, the 268, the T110E4, and the WZ113 GFT. Those are like the goated TD options, in my opinion right now. Like if you get any of those TDs, I don't think you're really doing wrong. Grill's a bit hit or miss. Like it's fine, but I still think the grill isn't quite it right now, Chief. 4005 is still toxic, but really hard to play. 263's memes. Please say, very good, very good, very good, very good. There you go. Thank you very much, Smart Petrol, by the way, for the £10 donation. Do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Howdy, Smart doing? I got the T54 E2 in a bundle with the T77. I got the Action Extra free because of the birthday. Yeah, I mean, the T77 is busted. Good. What are you saying? Thanks. What are you saying? Actually, that's a bit irrelevant when you can have Barask or Shark. Yeah, I don't really find the Action X to be all that good, to be honest. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't find it to be all that good.
Very good.
Why do you think
Very
it's
good.
bad you aren't backing your statement up, huh? Maybe you're not talking to me. Maybe you're not talking to me. Oh my NA server, wake up. Wake up. Come on. There's 43 players in tier 10 queue. No way it takes me a minute and 40 seconds to get a game. With the exact same players from last battle, by the way. What's up, buttocks? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the stream. My pleasure. Okay, okay. Well, we finally got a game. Let's go bomb some meds. Yeah, that sounds fun. A T92 E1 with no support versus a Leo 1. We got Smark here from Origin. All right. I'm going to see if we can maybe do a little bit of trolling right off the bat. Okay, which way is he going to rotate out from? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's not going to rotate out. Oh, he's rotating out through the middle? Is that what he's doing? Very peculiar play if that is what he's going for. Could actually spot me up from back there. I'm a little hesitant because if I get spotted, TDs are going to go, welcome. All right. So he shouldn't have spotted me yet. Okay, he's just going to let himself die there. Oh my gosh, the Yo got crossed for free. I didn't even think he was going to go for that. All right, all right, all right. Quick kill shot into this man's. Nice. TDs are still unspotted, so let's try and not get nuked by 183. I'm going to go to this hill as quickly as possible to give me some cover here. Let's load up a high explosive shell for this Yo. We might be able to HE the back of his turret here. Of course, we hit like the one little area that has an orange block on his turret, but I'll take it all the same. I mean, at least we still did 400 damage to him. Well, we should be able to get another 400 to clear him out here as well. 420, nice. Let's not overpeak this because we know that there's probably TDs back there somewhere. I mean, the 183 and 268, I don't know the 268. I don't think the 183's been spotted up yet, though. So I want to be a little bit cautious for now. There we go. So there's the 268. I'm glad I didn't overextend there. Aiming for the E5. 765. Man, this gun is just so hard. It goes so hard, man. Like, it's just... I can't believe this tank is allowed to have, like, 690 alpha damage, you know? Okay. What the heck is this E5 doing? Wow, that's just truly unlucky, honestly. I don't really know what else to say about it. Leo has the DPM to kill him. Oh, the 183 was spotted, and he got absolutely just, like, annihilated. Dude's on 500 HP. I didn't even notice. All right. So 268 is just done yeeted himself. Looks like the 183 is AFK now. I think I know exactly what I want to do. Oh, yes, I know exactly what I'm going for here, boys. I know it precisely what I'm going here for, boys. All right. Well, never mind. Apparently the Yo decided to turn to me, which honestly, not a bad idea on his part. I can't fault him for that. I was hoping I could get an HE on him. And this traverse speed, man, I'll be able to traverse back for this type in no time. So let's push on through for the type 71 here. Hopefully we can get a nice little yeet into his side. 770, 4,000 damage just like that, right? Even with me fluffing a few shots, it was still an easy 4K. Man, the 268 is so saucy, so saucy. And as a person, maybe watch 45 minutes of Rocket League content. No way, Shock. No way. Button forced you to watch that. Good job to that Leo one. He played a good game there. This is diabolical, Shocky. I can't believe it. Hi, Ross. I saw your DM. I'd be down to watch later if you don't gotta sleep early for school. Yeah, thank you, Shock, but it's Saturday, so I'm chilling. Sounds good, buddy. Can I get a quick stat rundown overview of what the object's looking like now if the shell velocity is still atrocious? I think the shell velocity still is atrocious. 690 alpha, improved aim time, improved dispersion. I think it's a 42 km/h top speed. Really high traverse speed, 7 degrees of gun depression, and a troll armor profile. Basically, it's just goated, Shock. It's just goated. But the gun and mobility combo is what makes this tank stand out for me. I think if anything makes this tank stand out, it's just how powerful of a platform it is in terms of its firepower and its ability to just cruise. Actually, is it a 45 top speed? I think it's 42. Maybe I'm wrong. It could be 45. Or maybe it's just because I'm going downhill. I'm not really sure. Anyways, also, I'm not sure about this side of the map. I don't really have any allies supporting me here either. Sen, really, you're a med buddy. You don't have to sit back here so much. I'm going to sit back here because it's early game. Want to be able to cover fire my team a little bit here. Okay. Did you find that dude? And there's the T-30. What if we can HE the T-30 frontally? We cannot. Let's put a quick shell into him. 687 damage into that T-30 there. We can pull back into safety. Nice start to the game. We also find the enemy's T-57 heavy, which is valuable to me. And let's see, maybe we can even start bombing this 57 heavy a bit here. Now, he's perfectly set up for a side scrape against me, but he might back up here in just a moment. So let's wait for him to start doing that. Bit aside the turret. 765, man. Like, this alpha. This alpha. Who would have thought, like, 30 alpha would just make you roll, like, 700 so frequently? But it does. It makes such a difference, and it's so satisfying to play this tank now. Like, it just hits so hard. All right. We got a Kranwagen pushing up here. Let's aim for below the tracks. And, oh, I should have waited. That would have been a better spot to shoot at him from. My teammates are getting a bit elbows on that flank, but at least I can keep shooting at this Kran here. Hopefully. Let's see if he gives me another shot. It's sticky reticle. Oh, snap. There's something right on my left here. Okay, there's an IS-8 here, who is not paying attention to me yet. So let's aim for a shot to his pike nose. Okay, a bit of a low roll. Still 600-esque damage, though. I'll take it. We're going to back into safety. My team should be doing pretty okay on this side here. We're going to angle up our hull a little bit here and try and give this IS-8 a little bit of a difficult time. But, I mean, obviously, my Lord Plate was a bit exposed there. IS-8, though, still made a pretty big mistake. 582 damage into him there. And, oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to bounce the 268. I'll just try and bounce one of them. Okay, well, I was not expecting a Wild Rotatimus Prime in a 268 to show up out of from Narnia there. So... that obviously didn't go very well for me, did it, boys? All right. 715 into the 268 here. Nice. If you agree to play the 260, I'll dono 100. Welcome to the jungle. Oh my goodness. That is a massive proposition. Well, if you exist, I don't think I can say no to that. I think I've had a pretty good run in the 268 too. All right. I think you can slightly see my hatch here. This is problematic. Do you think he's going to shoot for me? He's dead. Nice. Welcome to the jungle. Thank you for the donation. I mean, that is about an hour and 10 minutes of 268 gameplay. I think we had a pretty good run in the 268, to be honest. Like, we had a few losses here and there that were kind of unhelpable. But for the most part, very solid tank there. 3,300 damage, not bad for a pretty sweepy game. Anyways, I guess I got a 260 to visit, boys. I got a 260 to visit. Here's what happens to 260. It lost maneuverability. It lost alpha damage by 20. It gains enough hull armor on the front of the pike nose where you don't get auto-penned through it with standard rounds, but it's still useless against most premium rounds. So there is that as well. Its accuracy improved, and its DPM slightly improved because even though it's 400 alpha, its reload got reduced. Like, its 260 is fairly similar, although I preferred the old one a lot better. Because, like, you guys know me. The more reliant a tank becomes on its armor instead of its mobility, the less likely I'm going to enjoy that tank. That's what happened to the 260. Still mobile, but, like, I miss the ultraverse and acceleration a lot. Have you seen the new Tier 10 American TD that looks like a cross between E3 and E4? I have seen it, yes. Very weird looking tank. Absolutely massive turret. Thank you, Juan Sanchez, for the donation. Really do appreciate that. But we'll see when that tank gets released. I mean, but... you know, the 260 is still fast, but like, I just missed its old acceleration traverse. I think it had the best mobility of the Tier 10 heavies before the update. Now I think it's fairly similar to an E6. All right. So let's see what we got here. 260 gun is, you know, definitely not terrible. But like 328, man, like that would be almost like such a rare roll to get in the old school 260. You know what I mean? All right.
Have you seen the new T10?
Okay, so enemy TVP is YOLOing in very aggressively here. Let's load up a high explosive shell for him. 423 with the high explosive shell, unfortunately. And, yeah, one of our players gets elbozo bombed right off the bat, so rip to him. Now, in theory, unless the IS-7... a bit worried about my flank for now, but I think the flank will be safe. I was going to say, I don't think the IS-7 can pen me all that easily if I'm hull down here. All right, so that dude's on the flank. Let's get ready to start dealing with them. IS-7's looking for me a bit here. 268 has pulled up pretty aggressively on this end, I think, to some degree. Minotauro and 268 are both here. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I really can't be bothered to deal with those dudes frontally, so let's put a quick snapshot in towards the center, and we're going to drop down to the right side. I'll help my teammates clear out this end of the map, at least, because that'll be beneficial to me and my allies a whole lot. Let's put a track shot into the TVP here. All right, we're going to ignore the Bashot-Theon. I think for now we should just focus on TVP. And oh my gosh, never mind. Bashot-Theon's looking at me now. Quick shot to descent. And now I'm just getting absolutely YOLO-fest out here by quite literally their meds and lights. But it's not the end of the world, boys. Not the end of the world. Let's put an HE into this dude. 450. Bashot-Theon definitely going to rotate back for me. I can smell it in the air. Let's get ready to start dealing with him. And I hope that the Hori can at least do something about him here. Acts like I'm looking away from this TVP. Come on, Hori, clear the TVP at least. Thank you. Bash Shotzion doing what Bash Shotzions do nowadays, which is just YOLO around like Pepega. Pepega Andes. Anyways, we gotta clear out this Bash Shotzion while he's trying to run away here. So another HE shell to him. 575, very nice. He should still be on reload, and unless I low roll this HE here, I should be able to clear him out. There we go. So, you know, the 260 definitely still very capable heavy. You just really notice the alpha damage nerf, like, so much. It's actually crazy. Like, just like the 268's alpha damage buff is super noticeable, the 260's alpha damage nerf is extremely noticeable. Anyways, I don't really like how this is rolling around. This is still throwable to me and my allies here. Oh. Yeah, this is very much throwable. That ISM could just YOLO straight for me here. He's going to go for the cap, I think. I'm more worried about that 268. Oh, yeah, there's the 268. Whee! Wait, what's my Hori doing? Hori? No way, dude. I thought the Hori was covering me. We should still win the cap. We should still win the cap. As long as our 183 and Hori don't, like, throw their tanks away. Good job. I don't know, Shock. I bled out so much HP there. But, I mean, if I hadn't cleared out those meds when I did, I think we guarantee would have lost this. We should win the cap. As long as our standard nat, we win the cap. Nice. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll try another game in the 260. That was a bit of a wacky game. I didn't really get to play the tank too much to its strengths. But, like, in that scenario, I definitely felt the traverse speed, like, kind of... It just did not feel very good against the Batchat and the TVP. It feels a lot like so much more sluggish now. Straightforward momentum, it's fine. But anything else kind of is a little bit sussler. Hori's attempting to suppress fire. Indeed. Yo, Fatty, when is the 140 stream coming? Soon, I hope, because I love the 140. I will get around to it soon. All right. Let's get another game in the good old 260 in. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the 260. I think I still prefer the old one better, personally. I just like the bet that just having that really punchy 420 alpha damage gun on a highly mobile heavy tank platform was just one of the reasons why I played the tank. But now it has a generic, average, meh heavy tank gun on a wannabe IS-7 like E5 hybrid tank. I don't really know. It's it doesn't really suit me as much anymore as the old one, but it still works well. I mean, it still works well. It's not bad by any means. It's just the vibes are not there for me in the vehicle as much now. Overall, has the tank had a DPM buff or nerf? Because while it's on alpha nerf, the reload did become faster. It did get like I think it was around 100 more damage per minute shock. So it should with rammer have I think like 2.9 now instead of 2.8. So it does have a slight improvement to its damage per minute if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know, man. It's just like you have to poke more often to deal damage and pick up kills reliably now. You know, all those small things add up. We'll see. This game, we'll definitely try and see if we can play heavy tank side here. Try and get a good feel for the vehicle in a hull down position. Although, the one thing that sucks is Wargaming didn't buff the turret armor. Its turret still gets absolutely buttered by premium rounds frontally. I wish they had just ignored the hull and just gave it like an IS Force turret. That would have been cool. As an armor buff, because then you could actually be more usable as a hull down heavy tank. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just not penning those fools. I am just not penning them. That is actually sad. All right, so E50M being quite aggressive here. It's aim for his lower plate. Nice. I do notice the aim time. What the heck, brother, are you doing, buddy? Okay, buddy, what on earth are you? What are you doing? But buddy is going to an adventure through Narnia. Oh my gosh. And of course, there's a Leo just sitting behind us. This is the most YOLO-esque game I've seen. What the heck is this? Alright, quick shot to this dude. 450. Nice. The enemy team's just straight up YOLOing our Sheridan. Like, look at our poor, blessed Sheridan over here. This dude's struggling for his life. I don't even know what's happening anymore. This Leo behind us could be problematic, though. That's for sure. Let's see if I can put a shot on the V4 at least. Not quite. It is what it is. I'm just going to maintain my holding position for now. V4's on a reload. Angle that turret in a little bit, buddy. Ah, too late. Oh, I misfired by accident. Alright, there's the Leo. Leo's waiting for me here. Adorable. Oh, there's the E50M at least. Don't quite have the gun depression to shoot him there, unfortunately. This Leo's going to be really problematic to me and my allies here. All right, let's see if we can put a quick shell into him. 420 damage into him. Any damage we can get into that dude will be good for my teammates. So, the last thing that I really want is to get into a hold-on fight with this dude here. All right, let's see if we can put another shell into him. Not quite. The Kron is pushing in. We managed to get a ricochet on the hull here. Get an angle in the side a little bit. Nice, second ricochet. Okay, the Leo pushing pretty aggressively. We track the Leo. I'm going to go for the Leo, actually, because he's a much more dangerous target to me than the other players here. HE, 466 damage into him. We're going to keep running away from the Kronwagen here to the best of my ability. STB, please clear him out. If not, I will have to kill him. Nice. Kron missing me again here. Okay, we're going to have to back down so the Minotratto can't just YOLO into me. I don't really care if he clips me. That's fine. And the Minotratto is straight up YOLOing for me. So let's try and give not too much of an armor profile to this dude. Nice. Okay. Minotratto is starting to give chase a little bit here. Okay, now we can run the opposite direction of him. Well, Minotratto is definitely faster now. I don't think he's fast enough to keep up with me. Unless I drive into a wall, of course. That's always a quick way to get yourself killed. I think I held off that flank pretty well. We did manage to clear out the Leo. The only problem is I really don't see these NPCs winning this, to be honest. It took them that long to kill a 268 version 4, while the Kronwagen, the Leo, and the Minotaur were on me. So, yeah, this dude's just going to die to the Kron here, isn't he? He's just going to get heat penned through that superstructure. Oh, he misses his shot, and the 100 fails an HE on him. Oh, that's over. Not a bad game. Nice play on Leo, even though sold himself. Yeah, the only problem is I should have ran away from the Minotaur faster. I just didn't want him rotating back and cutting me off. So I was trying to bait him, but I got slightly snagged on the rock wall. My driving, my pressing got slightly worse because my drive wheel is just like a millimeter off. So I actually like turn it a little bit too fast sometimes. It was kind of a rip there. But, you know, we did our best. We did our best. 260 did his job. The problem is I think there are so many other tier 10 heavies that could have just done that better than the 260 there. Because, like, the armor blocked 800. Okay, I blocked 800 damage, but I'm, like, suffering with only... Oh, it has 3,000 DPM with rammer now. I take it back. Okay, it went from, like, 2,900 to 3,100. So I actually got a pretty good DPM buff. I just feel there's a lot other alternative heavy tanks in tier 10 that will just be much more worth it. And so yeah, that's about an hour and a half of streaming, close to it. I gotta do my classic end of stream 183 mold sesh. So let's try and get at least one, you know, funny shot in the 183, and then call it for the stream. What's a 777? Or is that a tank you say in a dream? 777 is a very, very strong Sylvia heavy shock. It's like an old IS-4 / IS-7 hybrid. I guess that's the only way I could describe it. It's like 430 alpha, has good gun handling, has 2,900 DPM or so, insane amounts of frontal armor and side armor. 777 is cracked and borderline broken. Yeah. Borderline. I only say it's not broken because for some reason players really struggle in it. All right. Well, unfortunately, we were not able to win that game. It looks like in the 7-7 in the 260. Bro's like Meezy and thinks 183 is best tank. Who thinks 183 is best tank? If you watch my streams, you'll know that it's just principle for me to try and hesh someone at the end of every stream in the 183. I by no means think this is the best tank. Actually, I think it's probably bottom 5 tanks in terms of its versatility and performance, but it's memes. And we play for memes at the end. So that's what I am here for. The meme moments. Anyways, I'm a little concerned about that Leo. Because my Leo and Standard B are both tier 9s, and they are not spotting anything right now. Yeah, screw it. Oh no, our E6 isn't even spotting. I was gonna say maybe we can go for the cracked rotation here, but I don't think that's gonna work for me. Oh, the Leo did go corner then. Let's wait. Let's wait. Do I have gun depression? I have barely enough gun depression here. Oh, he spotted me though, didn't he? That's the problem with this tank, man. Heavies like outspot you. It's ridiculous. Now this dude's just not gonna push in at all. Or do you think the IS-4 is just gonna YOLO in on me? I don't know what our heavies are doing, by the way. They are like wandering to all sorts of places, which are not where I want them. Okay. This is not looking like the fun 183 game of a century, guys. Looking like the most mid 183 game of the century. Of course he damages my gun, man. So my dispersion just goes through the roof. And now the IS-4 YOLO's out sideways in front of everyone. Oh man, NPCs, actual NPCs. These heavy tanks are just like, ooh. Like, look at his M4, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah. Bro, what is this IS4? Hurry, clear him out. Clear him out, IS7 or Hurry. Oh my gosh, I didn't think the IS4 was gonna yellow in for me there. Wait, we're down 2-0? Ain't no way, boss. Ain't no way we're down 2-0 right now. Oh, they have double 183s. I gotta be careful on this ridge here. That M4 is not gonna pull forward, is he? Not with the Hurry staring at him. Yeah, this 183 is just not it, Chief. It just ain't it. All the shots going to Narnia. Nice. Oh, wait, what's that? Dang. It was lucky and unlucky. I should have shot AP there. That was a bit too much of a snapshot to guarantee the hash. This ain't it, Chief. Oh, maybe I don't have the correct equipment. I gotta make sure I have the correct equipment on the 183. That does help out a lot. Okay, we need caps. I'm not super high HP though. That's problematic. Not a best trade in the world, but also like we gotta kill this 183 as quickly as possible, so it could be worse, I guess. Our caps are gonna be a problem soon. He's not spotting me, right? I don't think he's able to spot me from back there. Dang it, man. Why is this Hesh like bad pen low-key? Okay, I gotta be fast crossing through here so I can kill this 183. There we go, I'm safe now. But I really don't want to use a max roll on this 183 if I can help it. I'd rather max roll this dude. Nice, 1200 hash into this man's. Oh no, wait, I screwed up. I should have killed him. I didn't think the i7 was gonna die there. I thought the whole and i7 had him. That was a misplay by me. Oh, that wasn't it, Chief. That wasn't it. I didn't get my farm. Me Sag. Me big Sag. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me put the right equipment on. Let's reduce that aim time as much as possible. Yeah, let's go. Now we got it. Ugh. 183 moment, man. Pre-update 183 was better in my opinion. I just felt its hash was a lot more usable. Like, it low rolls a boatload, like 1100 hash, and then you have like 1200 hash. Like, I guess it's 12, like what, 1210 alpha on its hash, so that makes sense. But I do miss the old hash. I do have to admit though, the change they made to the standard HE was really good. That was a really nice play by Wargaming, because it means you can do a boatload of splash, and if you know Leo pokes you sideways, goodbye 1400 HP. So that's kind of nice. Could you do a long stream? Just joined. Oh, I was just about to end though. Okay. It's okay, we still have 183. Even the nerfs on the 4-7, IS4 and 7. Oh yeah, I do a longer stream or celebrate your birthday. Just went. Longer stream to celebrate your birthday that just went by. Ah, shocky. I should celebrate it by doing something other than playing Blitz for 3 hours. You see, Shock. You see. It's okay. I'll try and do another stream tomorrow. At some point. Because I didn't get around to doing one on Friday or Thursday this week because just busy with studies. And so I'll see if I can cook up, you know, another stream over the weekend at some point, hopefully. That way we can have plenty of streams for this week. And hopefully next school week will not bog me down with quite as many assignments as this week, because this week was pretty terrible. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Boys, we are about to see the reckoning. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, yeah, just poke out 50B. That's so smart. So you pull back, like, when I'm gonna shoot you, but then you, like, poke out on everyone else and get nuked. Dang it, I wanted the standard HE that dude so bad, but I ran out of gun depression. My life sucks. Oh, the 50B we had a hardcore case of autoloader syndrome. I could have totally bonked him so hard there. So that's the 183 hitting our mouse, ain't it? You think? Oh, what the heck are you doing? Nah, these NPCs aren't real. This dude is not real. He knows that there's a bunch of dudes pre-ing in that corner, but he's just gonna sit there and tunnel me. What a Retatimus Prime, man. Like, holy smokes. That was a very rat play by that dude. Oh, man, I can't even find the Leo. Wait, maybe? One auto aim, zoom in a little bit more. Do we believe? I don't know if I'm getting proxied, though. I gotta watch out for that. You know, my team's doing good on the flank. Gosh, these 183 games are just so pathetic and boring. I definitely do think the old 183 was more fun to play, personally, versus what it is right now. Alright, let's see. Our big boys are moving up. There's the enemy's 183, so at least he's spotted up now. Bro, I keep accidentally hitting my fire button, and I have no clue how. It's because my controls are slightly different on this account. Okay, we got a 30B going into our spawn versus our spawn sniping Shady Dawn. I have done like 400 damage because this gun just legitimately just hates me. I'm gonna go back and defend our spawn here. Our Sheridan's really getting cold feet at a 30B, huh? I mean, maybe rotating back's not a bad play, so he has some degree of cover fire here. Nice, little clear on him there. Man, these are not nuke-worthy games, my dudes. These are like the most boring, sweaty, like 183 mid gameplay tier gameplay, man. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. Alright. Maybe you're gonna at least do something on this flank, right? I will admit, it's kind of nice how fast the 183 is now, like going 36 kilometers an hour. One of the old painful parts about the 183 was just how darn slow it was. Now it's like a little rocket ship. This thing just zooms around, which is kind of memes when you think about it. It's gun caliber and alpha. Oh, no. Don't block your boy shots. Yes. Pull back. Do it. I dare you. Come on, just a hair more. Oh, I won't be able to spot him now. Maybe the Sheridan spots him. I think he'll outspot me, though. Oh, the Sheridan is a bit late there. Alright, it is what it is. I guess I'll go for the I-7 while I wait. The Yag's about to tungsten him. The Yag's like, welcome to hell, Mr. IS-7. But I'm like, welcome to hell first. Oh, it was only 1100 hash. Boo, dude. So I'm telling you, you never high roll your hash in this tank. It's always like stupid, like 1,000, 1,100 rolls. It almost kind of defeats the purpose of running hash when you have 950 on your AP rounds. Leo's about to get yeeted by a Sheridan. Buddy, this was not it, Chief. This was not it. I swear, I have more fun playing the Yag now than the 183. Because the Yag is just like super Chad with its 900 plus tungsten rounds, you know? Alright, I'm waiting for the track shot. Or not. Didn't they nerf the hash in the update? All Brit hash tanks got nerf. He's wrapping up the stream, so ending his favorite meme tank. It was my favorite meme tank, Shock. I don't know if it's my favorite meme tank anymore, man. I really don't. I don't. I just gotta get one decent game in it. Okay, this is gonna be the last one, regardless if it's good or bad. Last one, regardless if it's good or bad. Okay. I wasn't sure if the background noise is being picked up on the mic. I have a noise gate, so it shouldn't. Oh, no, it is. It is. Okay. Nail guns are so loud. Those piggies were up at 7 a.m. going pow, 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 pow with those nail guns. I could not... I was going to sleep in because I was up real late last night. I want to sleep in just for a little bit. Nah, it's got to be loud at 7 a.m. on a Saturday with their nail guns. Ay. Alright. Maybe you don't hear it, but I saw that my microphone sensitivity was spiking every time I heard the nail guns, so I'm sure you guys were hearing it too. Be like, I don't want to play with you, the 183 anymore. Be like, yeah, I kind of don't want to play with the 183 anymore. I don't know, man. It's just not... It just doesn't hit as hard as it used to, you know, man? It just don't hit as hard as it used to. It's not as fun. I feel like just, like, the hash, like, the standard hash, or the premium hash is just kind of almost pointless nowadays, isn't it? Alright. I always do go for that early blind shot, though. That can be pretty clutch. So let's hope someone got yeeted. Well, definitely not the Leo that got yeeted if someone did. I highly doubt anyone got yeeted, but it's always worth trying. Do we just, like, snipe into 183? Do we just be a Pepega Andy and sit back and snipe into 183? That's the real question, boys. Or do we be a truly blessed Giga Chad and refuse to snipe? Alright. Oh, 1,050 damage or so into that dude. That had to hurt. Mr. E50, I'm having a not-so-pog day. Oh my gosh, we have two 183s and a 268 spawn sniping, and our Badger got lit up. Okay, if he got lit up that badly, I'm going to make an assumption that they have tank destroyers in their TD bush, which is right about there. Let's take a blind shot. Okay. Just gonna try and counter their tank destroyers a little bit here. Not their 268, but their Yag and their... Oh, someone's on A, huh? That's not good for me. That is very much not good for me. Okay, let's see. Who's capping A? Who's capping? There's the E100. I don't really have any cover fire either. Okay, I do have an ally pushing in to support me here a little bit. Alright, see if this E15 pushes out. I want to clear this E15 because he's going to keep spotting me from back. Back behind. Okay, let's slowly traverse our turret around here. Come on, just a little bit more, buddy. Just a little bit more. Do we believe? Okay, standard HE. If we splash him, we should kill him here. That's very optimistic. That has to assume first that I'm going to hit him. He didn't spot me, though. He didn't spot me yet. Our STB is getting elbozoed, though. Our whole team's getting elbozoed, aren't they? Alright, E100 gonna give me a side shot here. Dude, there's no way. There's no way I can have like 3/4 of his turret. Dude, our other 183 is blind. There's no way I could have 3/4 of that E100's turret in my reticle here and it still somehow manages to miss. Like, that's just a scam and a half, man. Like, holy smokes. 1,100 into this dude at least. Okay, we got 1,100 hash into that dude. Our STB is actually gaming like a pro here. Shout out to this STB. Well played to him. The problem right now is that crossfires is what I'm worried about. Our ISON finally waking up a little bit here. I'm going to see if there is anything I can do about the other enemy IS-7. Not really. 1,030 HE into, AP into the E100 at least. STB did a good job. He did a good job. Even if he doesn't survive past this, he did really good work. The only problem, though, is caps. Oh, STB is still alive. If you can kill that dude, that's clutch for me. That's mad clutch for me. Standard HE splash. Nice. We need someone to cap A. I gotta stay safe here, too. This was a very sweaty game, man. That E100 should have died so much sooner, though. It's kind of screwed that 183 did not die. I mean, that E100 did not die faster there. Wait, clear onto this dude. Nice. How much damage? 3.9. Okay. STB's capping A, so good work to the STB there. The enemy Leo... Oh, like they're both from Origin. Lol. Oh, of course. And of course, I'm still spotted. Let's do a standard HE splash. Maybe we'll hit him for a couple hundred. Who knows? That sucks, though. That blows that the Yag had a shot on me. Oh, wait. He's being so aggressive. I should have held my shot. I could have heshed his lower plate when backing down this hill here, man. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, back up a little bit more, buddy. Back up a little bit more. Dang, the cap points is a problem. Looks like our 183 is going to go for C, at least. That would be clutch if we can get C. I gotta stay back. I'm low HP. Me and the STB both have to stay alive at all costs. Okay. Yoink. Come on. Come on, man. Nice resets by the 183, hopefully, here. As long as he doesn't get reset, we can clutch up this game here. Keep covering this dude. Nice. You got a really clutch reset there. Alright. STB's capping B as well. Okay. The problem is, where's that 183 gonna come from? I should probably position myself ready to run into town if necessary, because one of them are gonna get spotted on this flank here. That's what I was worried about. Where's the Leo gonna go? Gonna go left, do you think? Is he rotating out? I can't quite tell from back here. .400 splash with the standard HE round. I'm gonna back up a bit. We're gonna have to defend A, I think, at this point. Our 183 should be fine for now. So that's why the standard HE is nice, right? Because I couldn't pin the Yag there, but I could definitely splash him with standard HE. Nice job to our 183, I want to say, but he messed up his HES shell there, so it's kind of a rip. Okay, that had to be the Leo as well. All right. We might be able to pull this off with cap here. That's unfortunate. We have cap. We still have cap. We still have cap. I have to stay alive, though. That's the key part. I have to stay back and stay alive. I don't think he's getting on A in time. Why is this the sweatiest game known to mankind? Good job to the STB. He probably shouldn't have capped B. That was a bit unnecessary, but he played otherwise, he played the game perfectly there. Oh my gosh, he's actually stalling at 95. Ain't no way. I didn't think he was going to stall at 95. I gotta kill him then. I gotta kill him as quickly as possible here. Although he's going to have so much crossfire here. Alright, pray we don't low roll him. Of course. Of course. I should have just stayed on A. Of course, man. This is why I hate Supremacy. Trash game mode. Bro, what was my RNG this game? Like, seriously. This Leo is so lucky, too. So lucky. Oh my gosh. Our 268 did 0. Or 30B did 1 shot. Batch did 0. You know, I don't know. I just do not like the 183 right now. I would much rather just roll out in a Yag. You hit your hash and you do like 1100. When you hit your shots, because apparently the entire flat side of a E100's turret you're gonna miss on. If I had hit that, our STB probably would have had more HP later on. We could have won that game much more easily, I think. Probably would have. I think the Leo was just gonna yeet himself straight into A there. I thought it would take him a little too long to reach A cap, so I went to just sit back and hold. He barely got there. If he'd gone there like half a second later, he actually would have lost. I should have just stayed and covered A. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. 183 is just not it anymore for me, man. And also all these sweaty players on right now. I think the problem with the 183 is that it's dispersion nerf, really. Like, yeah, it has really good aim time, but that, like, I don't know. When your bloom is so much worse than it was before, it really kills the tank's ability to hit shots like the shot on that Leo. The old 183 definitely probably would have been able to hit that a lot more easily with its less in dispersion. The shot on the E100's turret, I don't really know how that one missed. Like, it's just, yeah. I think if you're going to play an alpha TD, it's definitely got to be the Yag. The 183 is just not very fun to play anymore. I think we're going to make sure I've just kind of left it as was, and it would have been fine. Because there's really no way of making that tank good without breaking it. I do think the standard HE is nice. The AP alpha buff was nice too, but everything else about it, I'm not a huge fan of. Especially the nerf to its hash, which is like the one reason you play a 183 is for its premium hash. What do we got here? Guys, do we believe? Oh, I need someone to spot up that TVP. Okay, so looks like the enemy's split up here. I'm actually gonna go back and defend the back of our spawn in the good old Yag. This is why the Yag is Yag Supremacy, guys. Yag Supremacy. This tank just hits so much harder. It actually has a usable armor profile. It's still quite mobile, all things considered. The Yag is the Chad, man. The Yag is the Chad. Look at the Sheridan here. 916 damage. Think he's feeling good? Think he's enjoying himself? I don't think he's enjoying himself, but he just took 900 damage to the face. Yeah. This is what I like. And also the aim time. The Yag's gun handling is just so much better. Like, nice TVP. I have 8 seconds. Bop. Dude probably lost 900 HP as well. Now we can just angle up our hull, and these dudes are struggling to bend me. The epitome of toxicity. I definitely do want to do a Yag stream sometime, though. Because this tank is just goated. It's honestly just so goated. Anyways, let's hit this 907 while he's rotating around through here. Not quite able to, but oh, it's a Kron. 750 into him there. Nice meme. Alright, so we are down a couple players. That's a bit unfortunate, but at the same time, it could be worse. I was slightly concerned about that Sheridan's positioning here. Alright, let's see if that 907 and Kron are in a position to give me some damage onto them. So Kron tracks me. Alright. See if we can at least just like HE splash this turret here. Not quite able to. So that's a 907 up on my left, I think. And Jaegeru says hello to you, Mr. Sheridan. So we know the 907's up top. I'm pretty sure that was him shooting at me earlier. Take a blind shot just in case and back up into safety. I'm just going to hold and defend our spawn for now. Wait, that's not the 907. I'm sorry. That's the TVP. It's the mad low HP TVP. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rotate around faster, rotate around faster, rotate around faster. No! I just barely rotated around too slowly there. All right, E100. By the way, without tungsten shells, the 183, the Yag's Alpha big time sucks. I mean, that's a sub 700 damage roll. That was the one reason I hated the Yag, is it never rolled high enough when you needed it to. Now I feel at least it does. Okay, I'm going to act like I'm looking the other way so the Sheridan gets ready to poke on me. Is he going to poke? We're losing the cap. Dude, screw Supremacy. Such a terrible game mode when your team doesn't know how to play, man. And, of course, the Yag just cannot snapshot that dude. Oh, so unlucky. Dude, my whole team is in spawn, like the 2v100s. At least I was, like, defending our spawn. Like, the flank here. These other dudes are just sitting in Narnia all game. Like, come on, man. Yep, we lose the cap again. Go figure. I love this game so much. I love this game so much. I hate Supremacy. I actually hate it. Such a terrible mode. If you're not in a, if you're not in a medium or light tank, Supremacy just sucks. Because you're so reliant on your allies having, like, any intelligence in terms of capping power. I'm definitely turning that off. Oh yeah, Yag Tungsten, where you'll do an average 800 damage roll. Yeah, shocker. Rolls like 900 with Tungsten. It's pretty saucy. I really do like the Yag, but gosh, do not play slow TDs and heavies in Supremacy if you can help it. It's terrible. It's not like I can rotate around and cap B or go all the way through A or go all the way, like, well, C was not capped anyways. A, B, though, we lost. Maybe I could have defended B there a little more. Мне все хорошо. Спасибо. Торза. Skirmish mode. I'm not a huge fan of skirmish. I want one fun game, man. Just one fun game. I was having so many fun games in the 268. That's why the 268's goated. I think the string just proves it. Me playing the other TDs just proves how superior the 268 is to these other tank destroyers. Because the 268 is actually fast enough to deal with caps. So you can play Supremacy in a 268 no problem. Alright, let's see what we got here. TVP, 200LT, Sheridan, Yag, Mouse. Okay, I can't cross. I'm a little too slow, especially with the double lights they have. But maybe I can snipe someone on this crossing here. For instance, maybe Mr. U100, Mr. Mouse. I might be barely too slow here. Oh no, or maybe not. Oh, or maybe not. Poke it, Mouse, poke it. Okay, there's no way. Like, how does the shell go so darn high in the reticle sometimes for, like, no reason? Oh my gosh, now no one's even spotting this side here. 50B, you could at least keep spotting them up. Okay. Or not. Now I just wasted my tungsten. Oh, what a waste. Maybe I can still hit one shot. The less you spot, the more they're going to cross for free. Yep, and they all crossed for free. Good job. Alrighty. Well, this game is just over. It's not even going to be remotely a farm fest. Do you think that dude's going to move up? Can't tell. All I know is this Sheridan might give me a shot here, though. So let's pick up a clear on that dude. Nice. And I think what I'm actually going to do here... probably go for a flank on the heavies. Bro, this game is just over. It's over. It's like not even been a minute and a half and it's already just a loss. The enemy team won't be able to do anything here. Like, let's be honest. There's nothing they're going to be able to do here. Maybe if I get lucky, I can HE this dude in the rear of his turret, but he's going to probably pull down a little bit too fast here. Okay, I believe in the Axe gun. Never mind, I give up on the Axe gun. Its gun is terrible. This is the problem with these games, man. They're so fast. There's nothing you can do in the Yag. I should have just YOLO'd heavy side, I guess. I didn't think their meds were going to throw away the spotting so fast there. Actually could have got away with just a YOLO through the heavy side. At least I could have farmed out the mouse and stuff like that. Alright. 750 into the 100 there. Nice. Maybe one more shot, boys. Maybe one more shot. If I am lucky. Which, I don't know. They has a bunch of autoloaders staring at them. I'd be really surprised. 750 again. I love the yak, but I hate this server, man. No one knows how to play. No one knows how to play on this server anymore. It's just terrible. Either your whole team sits and spawn in a Supremacy match and just gives up all the caps and all map control, or you have a game like this and enemy team just gets completely dunked on in like 2 minutes. How could you praise rules with this fat dump? Huh? What are you talking about, big man? How's the burrito? Curious? Yummy your tummy? Ay, ay, ay. I don't even know what Big Man's saying. I'm not even going to question it. All that I know is farming bots on EU server sounds pretty appealing right now versus playing on NA server nowadays. I watch EU server gameplay and it's just like, bruh. Bruh. I know that EU people like to complain about their server a lot, but yeah, if they were forced to play on NA, I think they would be complaining twice as hard. Just my opinion. Alright, let's see what we can do this game. Ooh. That's a Sati B. Indeed it is. Let's see. Alright, we hit those. Nope, he did not pull forward apparently. Alright, so we have the bad side of this map, which kind of blows, because if your team, like you can see the whole team likes to sit back and do nothing on this spawn, while the enemy team likes to push all the way up to the ruins. Makes it really hard to win this end of the map, but I'm going to see what I can do. At least to support my allies. Hopefully the TVP didn't spot me over that rock. I don't think he did. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. So we found the 183s as well. Lovely. So let's pop the tungsten rounds for 183 number 1. Is this gun just like determined to troll me or what? Like that's the entirety of a 183 there, man. 940. There we go. At least the second tungsten shell goes in. We'll have to watch for our right side with the 30B and the standard B and all those things there. 30B looking for shots on me. It's not going to go very well for him, I think. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Poke it, 30B, I dare you. Poke it. Poke it, buddy. One of you guys got to poke it sooner or later. Nice. 500 splash? What? Alright, we'll watch for the 183s. We'll just angle in. Darn, man, I could be at so much damage right now if I wasn't scammed by the RNGs off the bat. Okay, do you think the 183s are close by at all? Okay, I can keep my angles up here. If this Kron tries to be big brain, it's not going to go very well for him, methinks. Patton's just deleting his tank at this point. I love this map on this spawn. Can't you see why it's just so good on this spawn? Everyone just sitting around in Narnia all game. Including me. I can't even push up anywhere, man. Nice. High roll there. 777 should be fine for now. Okay, the other 183 rotated out. That's good to know. Alright, alright. Let's play for the max roll. Nice. That's an important kill for me and my allies there. Unfortunately, our 777 does get taken out. 62A, you should have gone for the 30B, not the Kron. That was a bit of a silly play on your part, sir. But you know what? Nice Kronwagen. Okay, what? It's tungsten HE, like, full side of his grade turret. There's no way shots like that just don't HE pen, man. I'm getting scabiosaed like crazy. Okay. Yeah, 62A. Did you really think the TDs weren't going to shoot you there? Oh, okay, so the TVP's on my left. Good to know. So we at least managed to hit a shell into that dude there. 50B should have that, mans, I think. Nice. We know where the TVP's at. Think he's gonna poke that again, guys? Do you think he's gonna poke that again? He might. He spotted me. He's definitely there. That's for sure. Oh, sure, he hits that. Mm-hmm. That shot went so damn high. Oh, this is not good. If he hits my hatch here, it's screwed for me. Dude, what is my allies doing? Okay, do you think he's on a full mag reload now? I think he is. Just gonna have to sit here and wait. I guess there's not a whole lot for me to do at the moment. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait, how many shells does this dude have? Like, holy smokes. What, he's just sitting here with, like, on one shot at a time. Like, oh my goodness, this TVP is annoying. Okay. Oh, bruh. I think I blind fired him, though. Maybe. 50B, buddy. You should have, like, stayed back for the TVP, not gone all the way in. I don't like these games. TDs are just terrible. TDs that aren't mobile are just terrible. Aye. Alright, let's, I want at least one fun game to end it off with. What's a med that I like? Could go with Leo. Maybe. Nah, not 14. Nah, it's to be 1-1, 30B. Oh, 30B. Never go wrong. Alright. This will be the last one. This will legitimately be the last one. What's the TVP's magazine reload? Could have sworn he was still reloading there. The stream out of you. What's up, Yarrow? Maybe I should. 大丈夫ですか? Hannes-kun. 大丈夫です. Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. This is why I don't play TDs very much, except for like a 268 or a E4, which is very versatile. I like the YAG, but man, it's just like the NA teams are just so awful. It's kind of just hard to play a lot of these like heavier hitting TDs that are a little slower. Because you need, like, especially with the current meta, everyone's just YOLOing around in fast little tanks and dying as quickly as they conceivably can. And it's like, it's just not good for farm, you know? Alright, so here's what we found. A 183. And a Yo. And some other vehicles up top here. Okay, oh, there's a TVP as well. Put a snapshot into him. 30B is a tank I'm definitely going to stream sooner or later. It is, without a doubt, my favorite tier 10 med. If not one of my favorite tier 10 tanks, period. It just has so much going for it, man. It really does have so much going for it. Firepower, accuracy, damage per minute now. And Pepega TVP's YOLOing it, too. That's always fun, isn't it? Alright. Got some side shots of this man's here. We do have a 54 YOLOing in pretty aggro on me as well. So we're going to have to keep an eye on these crossfires for the time being. Looks like the Yo's getting a bit aggro here too. I mean, not the worst case scenario in the world. Actually, if he's running the big chunky gun, that is kind of suck. Of course, man. Wait, no one's even covering our rear now. Okay. Of course, the whole enemy team is just YOLOing through A side, man. That's such a wacky play by them. But we can hold pretty safely here because they don't have anyone in their spawn. Kind of expected my allies to help me out a little bit more here, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, if I take a shot, I'll be mad. Yeah, nice try, yo. Goes on long reload now. Another shot to the dude's side. We'll just keep casually farming out from back here. To the best of your boy's ability. I don't need to push up or do anything at the moment. The 268's gonna get taken out anyways. I presume. Snapshot into that dude. Just back up from the Yo. Yo's probably gonna kill our 54. Oh, he screws the kill shot. Another shot. Bro, even in like an unideal scenario like this, do you just see why I love meds so much compared to the rat heavies and stuff and the rat slow TDs? They just play so well compared to other vehicles. You have to you'll be playing in tier 10. All right, there we go. Well, that's not good. That's a TVP as well. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to back up from here. Or we are very dead if no one else can help me on this TVP. Bro, I got 4K damage out there, but like, oh my gosh, our TDs are like in the wrong spot to cover us. No wonder. They all went to the middle of the hill. At least we managed to eventually kill out the 268. I think it was this dude VZ. Yeah. Hey Siri, call 911. What is man smoking? I think. Oopsie. That audio is not going to go through. I don't know if you're trying to troll stream viewers by having that go through the audio, but I can mute my stream notifications or anything on my stream in the middle in like seconds. And since the notifications are delayed. So, nice try, I guess. Fast, my credit card's declined. I've tried like 4 different cards. I can't seem to get a single one through. I'm so sorry, man. Welcome to the jungle. No biggie. No biggie. It's fine. Okay, good. It's okay. I got to appreciate just how little I like the object 260 anyways. And my opinion has not changed on it. That's for sure. Oh, well, we aced the third. That's still an ace. What? Okay, I spotted 6 tanks. I got 800 assists. How much was my base XP? 1276? You're telling me 1200 base XP is still an ace in the 30 EV. That is insane. And we definitely lost this one. Did 5,000 damage? Wait, if I did 5k, that means the TVP. So I did blind fire the TVP once for 755. Okay. Wow, even with that very unideal game, I still did like a lot of damage there. The problem was like my whole team sitting and spawning that Yag game. So I guess that was a fine Yag game, right? We still did 5k. Unfortunately, didn't win that. We got elbowed by a TVP. Still a rat tank. But yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Anyways, as you guys saw, we aced the 268, I think 3 times on stream today. Not bad, because it has a pretty high ace bar. Fantastic vehicle. Really good. I would say out of all the tier 10 TDs, if I were to make a tier 10 TD recommendations list, it would be these tanks. Object T110E4, very good. I don't like APCR standard. It does kind of ruin its pen a little bit, but everything else about it's go. Even though I got trolled and was struggling to win, I still think the Yag is a golden must-get, just meme tank to have. 268, very good. Probably one of your most versatile and strongest tier 10 TDs. WZ113 GFT, extremely strong. Armor profile is beyond ridiculous nowadays with insane mobility, and finally its gun works. T110E3 I'm on the fence about. I actually don't like it too much, but I mean, it's still a good tank. V4 I'm kind of on the fence about. I mean, it's good against bad players. You can kind of just sit there and they can't pin you. 263, it's not really high recommendation. And I think those would be my recommended TDs. Those would be my recommended TDs. Badger is kind of whatever. I don't recommend the Hori anymore. I don't really recommend the Foch because in the current meta, it's not good enough. 4005 is decent, but hard to play. So yeah, if I were to compare all tier 10 TDs, without a doubt though, 268 would be the best in terms of its just ability. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I guess we went to 2 hours, so it's 30 minutes past what I wanted. See, I told you, whenever I get started playing the 183, I get into a mold sesh where I'm just like trying to get that one fun game in, and then I don't get the game, and then I end up playing different tier 10s. Feels bad, man. But we'll be back next time. I'm thinking of maybe covering the Object 140, because this tank is a whole lot of fun, but it's extremely difficult to play right now. Really good, really difficult to play. This might be the next tank I cover. That or the AMX 30B or any of the other 210 meds. Really, they got changed. So thank you very much, everyone, for showing up to today's live stream. As always, it is appreciated to have you. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And until next time, peace.